keep his eyes open so that he has to watch the screen.
Can we get ignorant with it? Can we get ignorant with it? Are we getting ignorant with it? No, you're getting ignorant.
Hold up. You smell like what?
The best ganja.
See,
ganja
you talking about the best ganja stuff. You want to call me bougie? It's you the one when we watching Hustlers that know about the damn chinchilla or whatever.
First of all, I don't know why I knew that.
Cause you bougie. You the worst kind. You don't even know it.
I'm not bougie. I am.
What are you that what's the thing they call?
I'm not bougie. I'm just better than people.
That sounds like some hood fabulous type of nonsense.
I'm not bougie. I'm just better than people, and I know it. And this is getting ignorant with with Shonda Nicole
and Amari.
Stay your freaking name. All right. So for those of you who don't know, which will be all of you because none of you should know about this.
Episode 1.
This is super episode 1. We are super in the building, and this is a podcast about movie and TV shows and stuff like that.
Yep.
I'm not very versed. I'm not very well versed in TV outside of a hint of Ratchet TV there and a documentary or two here. So I'm going to play passenger, but guess what? I'm going to kick my feet up. I'm going to take my chucks off. I'm going to do like the white people and put them out the window on the side view mirror, and I'm going to let Amari take this ride. See, yeah. I'm wiggling these Caucasian toes in the wind.
And hopefully I don't end up gagging. But we're going to start off with the movie Don't Let Go, which is starring David Oyelowo, pretty much the guy that Ava DuVernay is going to probably marry if it wasn't for the fact she had a husband.
She's married?
Yeah, she's married. No
she
kids.
Gives me single auntie vibes. Even though she doesn't want to be called an auntie. A spade is a spade.
So stupid.
I mean, I see what she's trying to do there, but it's just like, bruh, get over yourself. You're auntie. You're auntie, but you're the cool auntie. You see Mary out here with them thighs, like you could be like Mary. Let them thighs out, Ava. Let them out and invite us to all of your screenings because we'll give really good reviews.
I saw her in person during the Queen Sugar
sis. Gotta call her sis and not auntie.
That might be too familiar for her still.
Yeah. First of all, I am a black woman. I am not your sis. All right, Ava. All right. Put the camera down.
I can't. But yeah, I saw her in person. She's damn near my height.
Is she?
She's a tall woman.
She looks it.
She's a...
she has a tall woman's voice. Us tall women, we have a deeper... Like, it goes down a little bit like that.
So, kind of Toni Braxton without that.
Toni Braxton, she looks really short, though. But I'll give her like 5'7", but...
She's 5'7".
I don't know.
You're making me want to Google right now. But this is besides the point.
You're right. That's later. Where's my phone?
Don't Let Go.
It's Toni Braxton. Okay, Don't Let Go.
All right, Don't Let Go is starring David Oyelowo. You know, one of them African names. And also Storm Reed, who you know from...
Oh, shit. She 5'1". God damn, she got the bottom of the baritone.
And also Storm Reed.
All right, you're right. Come on. Starring the homie from Get Out.
Get Out.
Isn't that him?
Was he? No, wrong African. You're getting Africans
mixed
up.
Stop it. That just made me sound so... I'm cultured.
Yeah, you cultured, but you got black people wrong.
God, dog. It's the last name. It's the last name. It had extra O's. You're right.
You like dark-skinned people.
I do. A lot. All right, come on. Don't Let Go. David Oyelowo.
And Storm Reed, as well as Brian Tyree Henry, who you know from Atlanta. Don't ask me about the rest of these people.
Oh, yeah. Brian is a paperback boy.
Yeah, but he's done things since then. I can't remember them offhand because he plays such a small role, but he's done things since then.
But guess what?
What happened?
You remember him as Paperback Boy.
I thought it was
whatever
just
his name
Boy.
is. Whatever. I like the bag part because it just adds a little extra ring to it. Yo, it's Paperback Boy. Stack your money up. Yeah, I'm not going to go into a full freestyle because you look like you're not well versed in the art.
I'm not much for rap, and you just made me remind myself of how white I used to be.
Oh, God. You a little mbop.
No, I was Britney. No. I was Britney Spears.
It's Britney, bitch.
But before that, when she went crazy, that's when the album started going down.
So you're post or
I'm
pre
like first
pre
2 to 3
2007.
albums. Toxic was the cutoff.
Okay. Yeah, and I was more of a Christina Aguilera type of girl. I like my women with soul and
You mean
vocals.
people that are screaming?
Yeah, all of that. Yep.
No.
And she got
Doing.
shake your hand when you sing loud.
She's just doing too much.
You see, look at how you sitting all bougie and judging. This isn't the voice. Let her do too much vocally.
All at the expense of bad singing.
It's Britney, bitch. Would you prefer that? I know you would.
One's catchy, the other one is just going off for no good reason. I get it, you can sing, but can you actually do a good song that could actually become a hit anymore?
Who cares about hits? Everything is B-side now. Everybody knows the best songs are on the B-side. Nobody cares about singles. Nobody even listens to the radio anymore. They just steal playlists off of Apple and Spotify and follow their friends and steal their playlists too. That's what I do.
I don't do that, but you know what? Back to this Don't Let Go.
Tangents. So, all right. Let's go.
This movie.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Damn, you see I go all the way to the red.
Wow. I know, but all I do is spoilers. So is there a point in saying that?
All right, let's do this. Let's spoil some shit like old milk. Okay, you ain't ready for the bars. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop rapping.
You can try, but it's just
no, it's not me trying. I'm giving you grade A stuff here like produce. But you act like you close your eyes because you don't want me to show you. Oh! All right, you ready?
How much GMO is in this produce? So, all right, the gist of Don't Let Go is a man. His name is, easy to pronounce actually, just Jack. He is a cop. His niece is played by Storm Reed, who's Ashley, because white names.
Where do people know Storm Reed from? You
Storm
just assuming that everybody knows.
She's from Euphoria. She was in.
Who is she in Euphoria? Tell the people.
She is Zendaya's little sister.
Yes, Zendaya was killing that role, and that was.
I keep forgetting her name ain't pronounced that way.
See, because you bougie, you want the AI to sound like I.
No,
AI sounds like A. You look. Hold up.
Let me
pull the board out.
Since you keep
long A sound.
I am so mad. Is that a hooked on phonics board?
You could call it that. It's a Shonda Nicole homeschool original.
Hold up. How do you do Rihanna? Is it Rihanna or is it Rihanna?
I call her Rihanna.
See, you pronouncing it wrong. Stop coming at my neck.
But I'm bougie because A-N sounds like on when you're being fancy. And when you say it, you got to put your hand on your chest and hold your head back a little bit. Chin up. On. Rihanna. Like, beg your pardon? Like that type of hand to chest. Excuse me? Rihanna. Like I'm Shonda.
I worry about you sometimes.
Okay, come on. Don't let go. Don't let go. All right, come on.
The gist of Don't Let Go is that Jack is a cop. Okay. Storm Reed plays his niece. Mm-hmm. His father. Storm Reed's father, Jack's brother, is played by
Boy. Right?
Yes, why not? But his name in the movie is actually Kenneth because ultra white names.
Right, but when you look at him and you're in the movie theater, you'll be like, "Oh shit, that's Paperboy."
Fun fact: it's not in the movies no more.
Well, fun fact, when you watch it on the Netflix or on the Fios or on wherever you steal your local content, you're going to be like, oh shit, that's Paperboy. But you should probably buy it though, because we want people to start sponsoring us and stuff. We don't condone piracy. Yeah. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah,
we don't condone that. We prefer to pay for stuff.
Or password share, which technically is also against terms.
I don't password share. I just pay for stuff.
So, Storm Reed's dad is Kenneth. Kenneth is a former drug dealer, drug addict. He was some type of criminal.
I feel like he was both. I feel like he was a drug dealer and an addict because he had kilos. Like, you're not gonna have kilos unless you're dealing something. But then at the same time, they mentioned a couple of times his past and his mental health.
He is bipolar.
And then at one point he was calling, I want to say he said, I think your dad's dealing drugs again. But then when they were talking about it in another form, like there was
so
other
that he
people,
gets set up to get arrested.
Right. In another form, I feel like they said something about he might be doing drugs again. Like when the cops were talking about him. Mm-hmm. When the other cops, not the brother, but the brother's homies. What was his name? Uncle Jimmy Mack or whatever? You know who I'm talking about?
Bobby.
Bobby, yeah.
Oh, where you
I
got
feel
this
like he
Uncle
spelled it
back?
with the I. I feel like he spelled it Bobbi, which would make sense because he was a bitch.
I was about to say the only Bobby with an I know was usually Gabe or else.
All right, well, let me go ahead and bring that on home. Oh, bitch ass.
So,
They making me shoot you. They making me do it. They making me do it. I didn't want to do this. Yes, you did. Shut up, bitch.
why are you making him sound like Lenny from Mice and Men?
Cuz that's how he sound. I didn't want to do this. What was his name? Kenneth. I didn't want to do this, Kenneth. I didn't want to do this. They making me do this. They told you to run. Why didn't you run? Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Just in case you're
You're
not
a bitch.
picking up, the gist
Sorry,
and spoil of the movie is Kenneth is a corrupt cop,
Yes.
as pretty much all movies with cops have.
No, not Kenneth. Kenneth was the brother. Paperboy.
Bobby.
Bobby is a corrupt cop.
Bobby.
Yeah, he was a corrupt cop.
See, I can't deal with these generic names. I grew up in a
See,
school with like 3 Elizabeths in
you
the same
know-
class. That messed me up for life.
Elizabeth A, C, and B.
Yeah.
They all be best friends, and you just be like, yeah, they with the Elizabeths.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. Leah's and Ashley's was ours down in North Carolina.
Aw,
Yeah.
going down south.
Yeah, just like in recess, we have like Ashley A, Ashley. Yeah, that was literally how it was in my class.
I would shoot myself.
Same. I wouldn't talk to none of them bitches.
But going back to Bobby with a Y, not an I.
But it could be an I, because he's a bitch.
I need to
Can
see
we put the
captions.
I in like
Parentheses?
yeah at the end of the Y? Like you know how like when they have like child and then they put Ren in the parentheses, just in case you have more than one child. So maybe we could put Bobby and then put the I in parentheses to signify
Represent the
that.
bitch.
Thank you.
For you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No
I appreciate
problem.
that. I really do.
I try to be palatable.
You're awesome with that.
Now, we got Bobby's a little Bobby with an I.
Thank
Bobby's a little snitch bitch.
you.
Also, he's an enabler because there's a whole messed up conspiracy going.
Yes.
But the kicker, or I should say, the twist, the special thing about Don't Let Go is the fact that after Bobby with an I, he kills Storm Reed, aka Ashley's mother, father, and also her because he is really about that life.
And the dog. Don't forget the dog. The dog was laid out behind that little fence in the kitchen.
Well, you kind of got to kill the dog first.
No, you don't, man.
No,
you don't. Who the dog going to tell?
The dog will bite your ass.
Listen, the dog was behind the fence. The dog was not doing nothing to nobody. He was just barking.
You don't know that dog?
He not supposed to be there. The dog belong there. If you go in a dog house and the dog bites you, that's your fault. You're not supposed to be there. You should
dog
take
should
it.
be trained not to bite people.
Oh my gosh. Oh, give me a second. Y'all almost got it from the table. If you have a dog, right? If you have a dog, is your dog not supposed to be there to protect you?
How many times has this dog met this man?
Enough to be aware and alert that something ain't right when he walk in.
How smart is the dog, really?
The dog started going off when he seen that gun and he smelled that fear on his owners and he was like, oh, that nigga just shit his pants.
That's why he had to go first.
Listen, I don't even think did the dog go first? I don't know.
Dog had
All
to
I
go
know,
first because the dog was the warning shot.
Listen, all I know is Fido didn't have to go out like that. He was just minding his damn business. Probably looking for a bone.
And now he is a bunch of bones. So
Bobby with an eye, man.
So Bobby kills the
Bitch-ass
dog. He kills Ashley, kills the daddy, kills the mom we don't learn a damn thing about because she just was there to deliver the child.
Oh man, they gave her all of three word run baby, go. That's
but
like all she
the
said.
real fucked up part is Jack didn't even try to save his brother or wife. He solely tried to save Ashley.
Nigga say, yeah, listen, your mom and your dad gonna die in 2 days. Get on the plane, just get on the bus and go. He ain't even.
Like, fuck telling your mom and dad.
You know what? Them niggas lived a good life. You know, she laying in the bed drinking wine. She seems happy. She's good.
Deadass, he just wanted his niece for himself. And I mean that in the least pedophilia kind
of
way.
And I understand. Because sometimes you look at other people's kids like, yo, if I was raising you, you'd be such a good kid.
Because they already close.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, and he basically has been a surrogate father while her dad was going through his issues.
But it still makes me wonder, like when the IA was asking what's the relationship with the mother, what was Jack's relationship with the mother?
Yeah.
Who, by the way, her name is Susan, but that doesn't matter.
2 seconds, Susan. Because that's all she had in there in 2 seconds. She was in the movie just to die. Like, she served no other purpose than to be a third body.
Yeah.
Because 3 is a good rounding out number. All right, so where are we going with that from now? I mean, it's good enough.
But still, what's my question is, how did you feel about the whole Jesus is giving you a phone call type of thing?
See, that's some weird shit. I mean, it's good for fiction, but on some real shit, don't call my phone. Like if you cross over, don't call my phone, bro.
But she didn't cross over though. She was calling from originally.
But look
at
how much
3 days.
responsibility that caused. Like that was so much responsibility that was placed on him. Bro,
he could have just for it.
He could have just mourned her. You know what I'm saying? I'm hurt. I'm sad. Ouch. And then moved on with his life. This nigga put his life on the line for somebody that, I mean, granted, if it was somebody I love, I'd probably do the same thing. I'm just talking my shit right now. But it just was like I didn't sign up for this.
Yes, at the funeral, he asked for a chance to change things. So, funeral, there is a priest.
He was
God
grieving.
somewhere in this area.
He was grieving. He was grieving. He didn't know he was
grieving.
Be
careful what you wish for. Every
He's
child
like, I'm hurt. I'm hurt. I'd do anything I could. That's like when somebody you like or you fuck with, they hurt themselves, but they've been doing you kind of dirty. You be like, oh God, please help them. You just like let it hurt a little bit longer. Like you're straight. Like I mean, you grieving, you fucked up. All right, fine. I would do the same thing, but it just was a lot. Like he went through a lot in them couple of days, and I don't have the time right now. So if you crossed over, just don't call my phone. Send me an email.
Speaking of phone call, let's switch over to Queen Sugar real quick.
Okay.
When it comes to Nova,
hold up, let's segue that a little better. Okay. So I'm gonna go to let's see, if you're gonna cross over, don't call my phone. You know what I mean? Send me an email, keep it short and sweet. And then now you come in and say, oh, speaking of sweet, all right, you ready? And action. I'm leaving all of this in, by the way.
Okay.
This is how magic is made. All right. Yeah. If you crossed over, man, don't call my phone. Just send me an email. Keep it short and sweet.
Speaking of sweet,
hey,
let's talk about Queen Sugar.
He killed that segue. He killed that segue. All right.
So let's start with the fire. Nova Borderlone's book.
Nova.
I support the book.
You do, and that bothers me because it's like I feel like from speaking to you, because like I'm not as far as you are. So from speaking to you about certain things in the storyline, and you saying, oh well, now everybody's living their best lives. It's like, okay, so obviously I know that there's gonna be some positive to the book, but I'm just still in a hurt phase because it's like, first of all, bitch, this my business. Why are you telling my business? Who are you?
But think of all the secrets that everyone was shackled by.
Shackled. Maybe they wanted to be tied down.
Really? So you're telling me that Charlie would rather have one of them Landry people come out with all her business rather than her sister?
This is true. I mean, but it's just like the aspect of portrayal.
Which reminds me, why wasn't that made into a bigger deal?
Right.
Like, you paid off hookers, you covered up all that stuff, and yet Frances bitch ass, excuse my language, she didn't use any of that to make sure your campaign went down the hill, much less the whole you use it.
Not unless they trying to let her win. It's all like a bigger plan.
But also,
like certain things, it's just like, why wouldn't you do that? Like, ain't nobody that nice when they fighting. That's like me and you get into a fight and I'm not gonna pull your little necklace. No, I'm coming for the necklace because I can get you down with that. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna go for what can help you.
How deeply have you been planning?
You said my necklace. What's my necklace have to do with it? No. Just saying, it was the first thing I said. You don't have any hair, so I can't pull your hair. Glasses gonna come right off. Yeah. So you got to zero in on the one thing that I can grab and get a hold on to.
And if you don't got a knife, I don't feel compelled to fight you.
Listen. Sometimes you just gotta call the cops. Just don't call them on me.
It just take too long though. But we're gonna get to cops later on when we talk about Black and Blue. But getting back to Queen Sugar,
okay.
Let's not only talk about the whole she didn't bring up the hooker thing, but wasn't there a preview talking about how she sold out the farmers that was never shown?
I feel like, see, my thing with Charlie is like, because I don't understand the way a businesswoman of that caliber, because I don't understand the way their mind works. You know what I mean? Like, I've never been in those type of positions where I had to make those type of decisions. So it's like, I can definitely see that she gets manic. But it's just not for me, like I can't get too deep into that storyline because it's like I don't. I first of all, I can never tell if she like. Remember that episode where she was talking to Remy and she was telling him how she sold her shares or whatever, and she only got. And he was like, "Yo, I don't trust you." It's one of those. Like I don't. She's not trustworthy.
She's
So
long game.
yeah, and I see that, but at the same time, it's like I'm still kind of stuck in my ways where it's short. Where I, you know what I mean? Like I see short term, so it's like I don't know, cause it don't look. And I know I'm standing right next to the farmer's. Like I don't know, son, cause Earl, do you see that shit? That look a little off. You know what I'm saying? Like that look a little off, Earl. You agree with this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
my issue.
but I do think that she has a plan. It's just a matter of like when you plan long term. And like, say your plan takes a year to go into effect, so much shit can happen in that year beforehand that can backfire to where that plan is like no longer easily attainable at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, all right, well, I'm only gonna have this share of the Landrys, and I'm only gonna fuck with them for like 18 months, and then mad shit just start. Like, you see how like she finding out they built where I am in the season 4. She finding out that they building all kinds of different developments and shit going through the farmers' lands and shit like that. So it's like that more obstacles keep coming up before you get to that long term goal that you're trying to get to. So it's like, damn, you're making it kind of hard for yourself.
What's making it hard for me is I need her to like go against somebody besides a Landry. What 4 seasons in, and that's still her main enemy. That's still her main storyline because her boyfriends just fall off.
They do.
Her son is.
But that's because she in a relationship with the Landrys. That's her relationship. Think about it. Every boyfriend she done had since David or whatever the man since the cheetah with the I don't like his nose.
Davis.
He's got I don't like his nose. He's got like a little you know when you do the paper cut characters and you just cut the shapes.
I haven't been in kindergarten in a long time.
Anyways, he's got like this little triangle nose, but it looks like a 4-year-old, not even AJ, because she don't cut shit. Like she'll cut a little better, but it just looks like somebody stuck it on there with a piece of Elmer's glue, like and just there you go, little triangle facing down. All right,
he disappeared this season. Him and his daughter.
Good. I don't need the triggering moments. That's triggering, bro. Don't come home with no baby. Like, yo, you out here wilding, and then on top of that, you leaving an 18-year mark on that shit. Like, bro, come on now, put your dick up.
At the very least, Micah could have got to know his little sister.
He does on the weekends when we don't see Micah. when he taking that motherfucking what's the nigga name from the haircut that he got? Michael B. Jordan and what you call it?
Killmonger.
Him and his little Killmonger bang. They go visit her on the weekends. He still got it in those new episodes too, or he cut it off.
You know, I don't pay attention to Micah. I care more about Kiki than I care about Micah.
I like Kiki a lot. I like Kiki a lot. She's a very wholesome girl.
I know. She's the only dark-skinned one among Micah.
And you know what? Not for nothing, I'll take it. She's a dark-skinned woman, but she's showing, okay, I'll be dark-skinned. I'll be the only dark-skinned one over here, but guess what? I'm the only one over here with some fucking sense.
Well, outside of Nova. Nova's dark-skinned, but...
Nova lost her mind with that book, even though you say that she helped everybody unshackle himself.
I want you to think about it. Also, when she
now they want to praise her.
Now
they want to praise. All right.
What kind of gospel do you listen to?
That's Mary featuring Shonda Nicole. That's Shackles remix.
I won't pretend like I know Mary. Move on.
Okay.
So. But look at it this way. When it came to Charlie, it's pepped her up so that she could easily just deal with all that nonsense that she did with Davis.
Mm-hmm.
When it came to Aunt Vi, if it wasn't for her exposing that Vi, she would have never got Jimmy Dale together, much as freed that girl that Jimmy Dale was messing with.
Oh, see, I didn't get that far. I didn't know there was somebody that Jimmy Dale was messing with. Okay.
Let's be real. Jimmy Dale was still a big ass issue that she was just distracting herself from.
Yeah, I agree. That was untreated trauma. That was definitely untreated trauma.
But my problem is I don't know how to justify the blue situation. So.
See, exactly. That now we're going there. Like that was not that's something that's like super not hers to tell. And I'm going to come from a personal standpoint from that. Don't nobody want to hear that. Even if he gets older, like to hear that from somebody else, to hear somebody else tell you something about yourself that you didn't know. No, that's not okay. And we could justify everybody else, but when it comes to that, that's not something that you want to see in a book. The aspect of people coming to Ralph Angel saying, like my dad wasn't around, my stepdad raised me, or you know what I mean, like somebody else raised me. That I can see, but some of the stuff that she had put in the book about like where Darla was, and you know what I mean, and then on top of that, just a child, not even a child, a person, because when he's old enough to read and comprehend that, he'll be see, look, you must be seeing some shit over in the future over there where I'm not. I'm still in the past,
That's assuming they ever do a flash forward, because I wouldn't mind a good time jump.
Oh, word. Definitely.
Because I could already see we need to move Charlie up to a governor, senator.
Something.
Hell, she can go against Darla's dad for Senate somewhere. Because I need to see this man one more time.
Yeah, he
Much less, I need to find out who the hell Blue Daddy, because she names 2 people in the season.
See, no, I don't want to know who Blue's daddy is. I don't want to know. I don't. I mean, like, and I'm kind of upset that that's even where the storyline is going. Now, we don't need to bring anybody into this. I told you, like, unless Blue grows up and you find something, listen, I'm not your real father, and then he says, well, you know what, I want to know my real father. Outside of that, it don't matter, because if Ralph Angel's going to be there to take care of him, then what's this other person who obviously he's not going to want anything to do with Blue. I smashed your mother with like 5 other people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, whatever. I smashed your mother with other penises, okay? Like, we just ran up in that thing like freaking hot dogs in a grill on 4th of July. Like, we just smashed right up in that bitch.
2 seconds pause. Was it a train ran on her? Because the way it was explained, it sounded like she was definitely intoxicated, so she couldn't give consent. But I think it was only like 2 or 3 people. 2 people I were named.
We're taking turns on her?
No, different times.
In the same night?
Yes.
But just not in the same room together.
I don't.
Fuck that. So. If it was in 12 hours, it's a train. Fuck that. Fuck that. If it's within 12 hours, it's a train. It's a certified train.
Choo choo.
Choo choo choo. Come on, ride that train. It's a choo choo ride. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. Play D outside when we play this game. No. You were so uncultured. What was your 90s like experience? Like,
let's see.
I know you're a little younger than me, but
I'm only 3 years younger. We
technically
could have been in high school together.
Exactly. So it's like I don't understand. You don't. I think I can. I think I can. I think.
Was this
no?
Episode?
Oh my gosh, child, child. Were you sheltered as a child? Were you not allowed to watch worldly things?
I watched Belly when I was like 9 or 11.
I'm so proud of you. That's a start, I suppose.
Oh, my
and you realize how terrible it was.
It was a good movie.
It's one of those really good bad movies. Like when you go back and watch it as an adult, like,
for me, you can't judge all movies on the same playing field. When it comes to movies with too many black people in it, you got to put it in its own separate category.
Okay, so what category would that be?
It's anywhere from bougie niggas to hood niggas. You want some Ava DuVernay, some Malcolm X, make you feel good about yourself, or in the case of When They See Us, you want to feel all types of anger, you go to the bougie niggas.
And then when you ready for the drama, you put on your Paid in Full.
Nah, because that's still toward the prestige. We need to go hood nigga.
Oh.
Hood niggas when you start having video vixens in this movie.
Child, yes.
Like Drea in what's that movie? She was
in the kitchen. That BET movie?
It was a BET movie.
I know which one you're talking about. I ain't watched that shit.
All I know is
seen
that
a little
camera
clip on the
focused
Instagram.
on her ass so much.
Because
BET can't say nigga, but they make sure they can see some titties and ass.
Listen, I mean, shout out to BET Uncut on a late night in the 90s. I'm pretty sure Amari has no idea what that is.
All
He's
I know
what?
is they had that.
What is a tip drill?
I know what tip drill
Did he
is.
just put the credit card down her crack? Yes. Yes, he did. This is BET Uncut. Welcome.
I remember tip drill. I only remember tip drill. The rest of the videos I don't know.
Oh, gosh.
Was Doing It playing on Uncut?
Was it? I don't even remember if Doing It had anything that was like Uncut worthy. LL was pretty wholesome on the low.
He was wholesome.
On the low.
All he did was just lick his lips.
Yeah, and lift his pant leg and show that he uses lotion. Bitches love a lotioned ankle.
All right, we're move on from Queen Sugar. What team are y'all? Do you prefer Deisha with Ralph Angel, him finally getting a woman that passes the paper bag, that fills a paper bag chest, or do you prefer him with the light skinned dollar?
See,
I don't mean to make this a dark skin versus light skin thing.
Yeah, you've been doing it all evening. I see you over there. I'm tired of these light skinned bitches. Say how you really feel, Amari. Tell me.
I'm tired
Tell
of the
me.
only black women that can come up are biracial or passing black people.
I'm not gonna lie. I do get more excited when I see brown women on screen, and this is coming from like a super fucking school bus yellow highlight. You know what I mean? Like I'm super bright, but I definitely get.
She calls herself super bright, but she ain't really that bright.
Nah, I'm tan and I appreciate that, but
I'm lighter than you.
This is all tan. Like,
Tan from what?
Tan my arms. Like my arms get tan, and it's part of my ankle where my leggings stop. That's where only if I lift up my pant leg, then you see this white leg. Like I'm very light. And then watch, you'll see. You act like this the first day of fall, bro. It's the first day of fall. I'm about to lose all it. Well, I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna travel during the winter time so I can give me one of them Dominican Republic tans because they got a specific tan, one of them Caribbean tans. But I just can't go down there because bitch love her life. So back to what you were saying. Now I have like a little connection to Darla simply because I've seen her grow throughout the episodes, and even when I first started watching the show, from when I took the break and I went back and started watching again, like there's times when I be feeling like she is too apologetic, but at the same time, like I understand because it's like you feel like I've done so much and I've burdened your family so much that now I don't want to be
burden their family. Their family kicked her ass out the first chance got.
Yeah, but
they like, you got our grandson, brother, niece, whatever, pregnant. What?
Yeah, but
and the baby ain't his. They find out later on. They acted like the nigga been paying child support all these years.
Who?
Ralph Angel. He did not go to jail for child support. He went over jail because he decided to stupid shit.
He went to jail. Like that has nothing to do with it. He's not. If the child lives with you, why you gotta pay child support for? He's basically had custody of Blue the whole damn.
I know. I meant like the way they treated Dollar was just dirty.
No, it definitely was, and I definitely felt bad. But at the same time, they were caught in raw emotion. That's a hard bomb.
Respect how they just close up when people come at them.
And not for nothing. It's like, all right, we see how y'all family get, but
Dollar was working with Charlie. She
was like, yeah, just so you know where my loyalty lies. Like, you're not gonna be here. No.
I'm glad they hugged at the last episode.
I didn't see the last episode.
I know. We want everything for you.
But I'm happy that they resolved it too. Now I can watch it and not feel so, because I get so emotionally invested, and then it's like I really be building up anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that's why I be telling, like, I don't care if you spoil it, because it'll really help me watch the movie. Like, all right, I could watch this knowing that they're gonna be all right. Like, I could go through this with them now.
I wish I could sing, because when you said emotional, I heard that Whitney Houston song.
Which one? Go on. Give me a little bit.
Nope. I tried to be in choir back in the day. I did a solo. That was a time before someone called me ugly, and I realized, Negro, you really ain't that. You ain't the shit. You ain't even the kind of shit that goes plants. You just got nasty poop on the side of the road because someone don't clean up a
watery shit. You the diarrhea shit. That's what you gotta tell somebody. You the diarrhea shit.
You're taking it a bit too far.
That's nasty. That means you ate some bad food.
Or it could have been good food. Indian food make you do that kind of stuff, but it goes good down, homie.
Oh, gosh. I'm uncultured. All I know is chicken fingers and french fries. I don't be playing that shit.
Oh, we got to get you.
We got to culture you up.
Yeah, you going to talk about me, don't know after.
And you got right here, goodbye to Micah's friends. What happened to his friends?
Oh, they going to college.
Oh, he's not going to college? He looked like the
anymore.
type
He was supposed
to
go to Harvard, but then he said, nah, I'm going to go with Kiki going because he...
Where's she going? She seems like the type
She's
to go
not
to
going
a decent school.
She's going to... Is it a flex? I don't know my HBCUs. Once I found out they were all in the South, I'm like, fuck all these schools.
Child. I know the ones that I've like been around before. That's it. I know Morehouse, I know Spelman, and I know A&T. And there's a couple of other ones that I can name. Like I know about Tuskegee because I read about, the opening and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But other than that, like, yeah, I'm very like, let me go ahead and Google this and check type thing. Where we at?
Are we doing commercials?
Oh, we're gonna do a commercial. Yeah, let's save the commercials. I don't feel like going into that right now. I had a long day. So commercial these nuts.
My black Jesus.
So here's my commercial. I'm gonna do an impromptu one. So if your butt itches, it is wise for you to use this new product. It's called Not Nork Water, okay? Because Nork Water is apparently full of lead. So Not Nork Water You mix that with a little bit of soap. It could be a Dove, an Olay, a Dial, handmade, preferably black African soap. It's good for your skin and the blemishes and whatnot, and it smells nice. Make you smell real strong. African people, we strong. So you mix that with the not Nork water, and you get a little lavender up, right?
Unless you're allergic, because that shit break me out.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
I'm commercialing right now. So you get you a little lather up, right? And you spread that throughout your body. But I want to tell you something, right? Do not be ashamed. Do not be afraid to scrub your legs. Now I'm saying that because it might be other races that are listening. This might, be a broad podcast, and if so, I do apologize if you're offended by my use of the term nigga. But however, I am black and I love that word. But back to what I was saying, commercialing. Scrub your legs, wash your feet. Just because the soap slides down your body, that does not mean that it is being clean. Your body is being clean. No, that is just the soap with the dirt from the area that you had put the soap on. That's sliding down. So just because it passes your legs doesn't mean that the cells on your legs still don't need to be scrubbed. Go on and hit those up a couple of times. And if you haven't done that in a while, you know what? Just go on and because y'all don't be really using. They be using soap. Go on and get you one of them scrub brushes, and get on up in there. And
don't
again,
take baths. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty. And for all these women who say, "Oh, I love me a bubble bath," that's not good for your pH system, boo. That's not. It's not. I asked the doctor. She told me bubble baths are a girl's worst best friend. It's the shady one, the frenemy.
Low key, I want to know why, but I'm not ready to know why.
I'll break that down for you off the recording. I don't think these people want a biology lesson here. All right, and we're back.
All right, now we're moving on to Hustlers, starring Jennifer Lopez, Constance Wu, Keke Palmer, and just to make sure y'all guys sit your asses in the seats, Cardi B and Lizzo were only in there for like the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, but Lizzo had her whole frontal out.
It was a lot of
stomach. She got little boobs. She got
like post-pregnancy boobs.
Well, what are you trying to say about post-pregnancy boobs? What's that supposed to mean?
I'm going to retract my statement.
Yeah, I'm over here sitting here with post-pregnancy boobs. What are you trying to say? I mean, they don't come up all the way, but they don't go all the way down. You know what, Lizzo? Your boobs were perfect. They were nice and perky, and they look really good with those pasties on them. And they sit perfectly at the top of your stomach, just perfectly, just right there.
I want to note it for the record. I didn't say there was nothing bad with it.
Nah, you mom boob shaming. You're mom boob shaming right now, and I just want you to know, ain't nothing. If you're a mom and you're listening and you like movies, there is nothing wrong with your boobs, especially if you've breastfed, because sometimes you get people in your life that will tell you that you're not supposed to have saggy boobs, but you are. It's called sacrifice. Don't let nobody shame you.
Plus, the milk is good for the baby.
Oh, no. Come over here on the pro boob side now. Go hang where you were. Go hang where you were.
Anyway, so Hustlers covers the years 2007 to 2015, and we cover Dorothy, a.k.a. Destiny, who's played by Constance Wu.
A.k.a. the lady from Fresh Off the Boat.
A.k.a. the girl from that Asian movie, which wasn't as good.
A.k.a. Crazy Rich Asians. A.k.a. I have the book upstairs, and the book is kind of okay.
Yeah, I got the book too. I don't know why.
Did you read
the book and then saw the movie when I know the book was like, hey.
Yeah, it was.
There's 2 more books too.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't touching them.
Me either.
Thank you.
The first one didn't catch me enough, and I didn't like. I read the book and then I looked at the movie and I felt like the movie was the book had so much more detail than the movie. So it was just like
all the movie had was
budget. The movie looked like some Asian Sex in the City.
It was literally the Asian version of any white movie you can name.
I'd go Sex in the City because that's the only thing where I see high fashion, darling. What
about Downton Abbey?
I don't watch those shows. You listen. You will be watching these
I didn't
shows,
watch the movie yet. I'm gonna wait till it comes online because
I don't even know. Is that Downtown? Is that a new movie or is it an old movie?
Well, it's a new movie, but it's an old show. The show came out a couple years ago on like PBS and also
it was that British movie, that British
Maggie
show.
Smith. I don't know the rest of them people.
Maggie Smith, Sister Act lady, right?
Yeah, Sister Act.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to forgive me. I don't know people's names, and he knows everybody. Well, he knows all the white women's names. So
that's a damn shame.
So if I assign people a nickname, it's simply because I don't know these people.
See, now I feel a little messed up. Why do I know all these white people's names?
Because I don't know, man. I really want to be a fly on your wall in your childhood, because I just.
Dead ass.
Because it's like when I talk to you, I feel as though you're woke, you know stuff. But then when we start going into culture stuff, just typical standard black stuff, I'll be like, bro, what? Let me see your black passport. Like, let me see where your stamps is.
The first time this happens because you knew I didn't watch Saved by the Bell. So what is
the First of all,
passport
let me tell you something. That hurt my heart, okay? Because I went to reference, and I pray that somebody out there, whoever may hear this, I pray on everything that you get this reference. When Jessie on Saved by the Bell was high off of them, I think it was Adderall or something. She was trying to study for the test, but she still had to sing. She took them drugs. Yes, Jessie's the one from that movie, The First Wives Club. The young one, the 16-year-old.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, but that's who Jessie is.
I still don't know who that is.
The one who, all right, we'll get to it. So when Jessie took those pills and Zach came over, he was like, Jessie, you can't sing like this. You can't sing like this. She's like, no, yes I can. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Bruh, somebody's going to catch that reference. Watch. And you're going to be sitting there. And
I'm just dumbfounded.
Because I can't get you. If I call my sister down here, she'll catch the reference. But again,
y'all can catch that wave. I'm just going to use a motorboat.
Gosh, that's why I love talking to old people sometimes, because they just be knowing all my references. Young people, you gotta like hit it and miss it.
There
like
is only 3 years between us,
but a lifetime in black years. In black years, I was damn near watching myself by the time you was born. I had cable in my name. I had responsibility and bills that were past due. A lot happened in those first 3 years of my life, okay? I'm cultured.
You're making me feel like a Smith child.
You do remind me of a young Willow, just free and out there. I do what I want and I don't shave under my arms.
That's such a nice compliment. Even though she's younger than me, so I don't know if that can be gold.
Oh, listen, I look up to so many of these young bitches. They just be having their life together. I'll be looking to my daughter. I'll be like, damn, can't wait to grow up and be like you.
But who set that example?
Shit, I don't fucking know. It might be YouTube, because she's a better adult than I am.
See how I try to set him up for a compliment.
Yeah, no, and I appreciate that. I do. But I'm just sometimes, yeah.
Speaking of mothers, so in the movie, Ramona plays a mother figure.
That segue. All right,
we're gonna need so many of them. Ramona, played by Jennifer Lopez, who has her whole ass out in some G-string ball.
First of all, you didn't until you said. First of all, he saw this movie without me, right? And then he went back and saw it with me. And when I said, "Oh, look, she look like she know how to do a little something," he said, "Yo, she's got a whole little, what did you call it? She's got a whole little, I guess, scene or whatever." And I'm like, yeah, but it was some other word I feel like you might have used, because that wasn't appropriate for what happened on that screen. She was like doing porn star stuff with clothes on, with a string on, and like her body.
She's 50.
Her body. No, her face is 50. Her body. Her body. You know what? Let me tell you about her body. Her face is a smooth 50. But her body is
like a porta potty.
No. Well, no. Is that an arc? You're nasty. I wanna piss on you. Drip, drip, drip. No, it's not cool. No, her body. Let me tell y'all about her body. Her face, smooth 50. Give her 45 if I'm feeling nice. That body, that's the body of a 30-something, she's probably maybe like 34-year-old woman, right? Just hear me out. 34-year-old woman, divorced, 2 kids, single parent, taking care of them kids by her damn self. And she done fucked around and got a gym membership. That body, it was like soft, but experienced. It was like soft with struggle. Like, because it was too perfect. Because it was like too perfect. So it wasn't like just a standard Instagram body. Like, it was too real. Her body was too fucking real.
Are you saying that they smoothed it out post production?
No, I don't even think they did that because when she hit the light a certain way, you know how like you got hair already just naturally on your body everywhere, and it's like real fine soft hair. When it hit the light from a certain angle, you could see the hair like on her cheeks, like on her butt cheek. You know what I mean? So I know they ain't smooth nothing out. It wasn't like no pube hair. It was just like standard mammal body hair, like because we're just mammals. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like a little bit. So I was just like, ooh. It just looked so real and so perfect and just, girl, don't put your clothes on.
So she was the veteran of the strip club.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had a moment. Like, if you haven't seen it, fellas, I'm talking to you. Ladies, all that's going to do is make you want to eat a salad and then get mad when the salad don't do shit. Fellas, go see that movie just for that scene. Because that scene, it was so subtle.
It's basically softcore.
Yeah, it was it was definitely a Showtime after 10 back in the day. But
no penetration.
Again, you wouldn't know about Showtime after 10, just like you don't know about
HBO after 10. That was the real sex program. It was educational and sexual.
Was it? I only watched it for the sexual parts.
I remember the last episode I saw was when they started making the real dolls.
Yeah, same. And that's when I was like, yeah, I can't get with this.
That was such an interesting thing. I wonder.
But see, I wasn't watching it for the educational aspect. I just wanted to see people have sex. So if they wasn't having sex, and it was just like, why y'all still talking? Let me go to Showtime.
It's good to know these things.
No, I was young. I was sneaking. You know what I'm saying? When you got to put the TV on mute and put the last button to Cartoon Network. Oh boy, you have not had a regular childhood, I see.
I did. Usually it's just headphones or computers. What?
You 3 years younger than me, bruh.
Exactly.
Maybe by the time you were able to access these things, you were more so into like headphones and stuff.
Usually
ain't nobody had time. Like, let me tell you, I had the old TV. Like my shit was like that for first. You feel me? Then when I finally got a regular push button TV, but it had them hard ass buttons that would get stuck, and you get stuck in the down position. You gotta push that bitch up from the bottom.
Why does it look like you just finished somebody?
It was J-Lo.
Stop the weirdest segue I ever heard in my life.
Okay,
going back to J-Lo.
So
J-Lo's a veteran. She takes in her real name is Dorothy, but I might get it mixed up because
fresh off the boat.
Because Destiny was her stripper's name. Which was
I was about to say Ann Starr, but that was Queen Sugar. No, fresh off the boat, Dorothy and Destiny. Those are her 3 names.
So, Ramona, whose past isn't really talked about, all we know is that she got 2 sisters that live out west. She decides after the 2008 financial crisis, she's gonna start drugging niggas. You know, do a Cardi B to get that money.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, because when the Wall Street motherfuckers ain't spending their money and you still got bills, and she said, you see him over there? He pays for my apartment on the Upper East Side. Excuse me. Bitch, well, who's paying? Because Old Navy wasn't paying that when, shattered. Old Navy wasn't paying that. They wasn't paying that when the market crashed.
How did she keep her home?
That's a good question. She had to be slinging some pussy. Pardon me for being vulgar, but she had to be slinging something. I'd hate to say it.
Well, she wasn't slinging when she came back.
Not unless she
Well, then again, the Russians, when they came back, what was it? 2011 when they jumped up to. She wasn't slinging. The Russians, they were giving head for $300 calling the mama.
Yeah, that's true. But
does it really?
Maybe she saved.
I don't know about sex work.
Yeah, me
you
either.
seem more worldly than me, so I was just
joking. No. When it comes to sex work, I don't know. I be just trying to sell my feet pictures for some money, and that don't be working out for me. I'll be online trying to Google, where do I sell foot pictures for money?
I would assume Craigslist. That's where usually deviancy happens.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just gave up. I tried once. I had 2 old white men in my DMs once trying to be my sugar daddy.
What happened?
Man, they wasn't about that life. I told them, they like, yeah, I just want conversation, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I bet. I'm like, I don't believe you. I was like, cash at me 50 so I know it's real. And he was like, that's nothing, I don't mind that. I just want to get to know you some more. And I said, nigga said, so what do you like to do? I'm like, not much. So he's like, so where do you live? And I was like, oh, you want my address? You got to cash at me 300 for that. And he ain't never responded. I was like, exactly. Get the fuck out of my face. Like, don't come over here unless you're really trying to help my nigga pay these bills. Okay?
Cost $300 for your address?
You feel me? Yeah. And I would have gave you some other body address. I'll
That's
give you
just
my real
trifling.
address. You probably don't even know who Meg the Stallion is.
I know who.
Meg the Stallion said, "I don't be trusting these tricks because they tricky. Send them a pic of somebody else's titties." Ooh, a word. A word. Just pick up that gem that I just put down.
I don't want.
Put that in your pocket.
No.
Put it in your pocket.
You look fake.
Put it in your pocket.
It's gonna give me a rash.
First of all, unless you got a hole in your pocket, the material won't even touch your thigh. You still not getting all the greatness on. Oh God!
Like Irish Spring messing me up.
All right, come on. Back to
So Ramona decides to drug up a bunch of men, and she has Keke Palmer help her. Also Lily Reinhardt from Riverdale, who vomits very.
Oh, that was her, wasn't it?
Yeah,
well then,
she vomits a lot. So if
yeah,
that messes you up,
yeah. If you're not ready for vomit, then it's like, all right.
And Keke Palmer plays Keke Palmer.
Yes, basically, because Keke was definitely herself, but she did a really good job. Like I enjoyed her. I enjoyed her character. Too. Yeah, but you know what? I enjoy a Keke Palmer now that she's through that awkward phase.
Did you ever see Pimp?
Yes, where she was that fake gay
lesbian.
Yeah, with the fake dreads.
I was cool with the movie
upset.
to the end with the special effects when they get shot. I was just like.
The movie, first of all, it lost. I didn't like her in that role.
I liked her girlfriend. Her girlfriend's also on that.
Yeah, she was good.
What's that show? Light as a Feather. She was also on Chasing Life. I think. I get.
Look at me. I'm so uncultured. I'm so
white
TV
people
culture.
get me confused a little bit.
Yeah, no, most white people get me confused. But no, I didn't like her in that role, and I don't know. It didn't sell well to me. But this role, I really enjoyed her. Cardi B, she had some really good, when Cardi B was on screen, she was bringing her natural self, but she's just funny naturally. So it was good. Lizzo, I was just happy to see her because she's doing her thing.
Let's take a step. Tiana Taylor should have been in that movie.
Oh, definitely. Now that you mention that, why wasn't she? Maybe she had too much going on?
Because Tiana Taylor in now Work This Pussy video.
I haven't seen it. But I haven't seen. Let me tell you something.
Together.
I haven't seen it, but I know for a fact that I probably got to watch it with a cold shower running.
It reminds me, Sagittarius power.
Rep your set, rep your set, King. But nah, that's a good question. Why wasn't she in that? She would have did very well. And I'm like, why is it? I don't even know why you had to ask me that. Like, why didn't I think of that? Because I feel like that would have been perfect for her. Did you see her in it was some Netflix movie. Was it The Trap? No,
the only Netflix movie I remember is Bye Me.
No, thank God. Thank God. Oh, I hate her.
Siren.
No, but she played a stripper in some movie, and something happened. I just can't remember. It was like two little kids. Was it Dope? Maybe it might have been Dope. It was something, but her role wasn't super huge. But you know how Netflix is, so they had her as the cover to kind of sell it.
I remember her in that telegram movie. I remember her in Star for like 2 to 3 episodes.
I've never watched Star.
The Black.
Is that something I should visit?
It's a Lee Daniels thing. So Ryan Murphy is good. Like the first season, after that it goes downhill. The only exception being Pose when it comes to Ryan Murphy.
Now I like Pose.
I
like Pose a lot.
Speaking of that, bringing that back to Hustlers, there was a trans woman in it, but she didn't actually have to say it. Remember the one who had the boyfriend who kept showing up? Yeah, I definitely got that. Her name is Tracy Lissette, I want to say.
Yeah.
She's also in David Makes Man, which we'll talk about later.
She's the Femi.
Yeah, that's we have yet to see again, which kind of makes me mad.
Yeah, and I really like. Wait, are we segueing?
We can segue.
Wait, is there anything else we need to say about?
There's one thing I want to say about her. I'm just glad that there was no white savior in this.
Preach.
And the only white woman who got to talk was Julia Stiles. Really,
Preach.
She was
and she was and that she had to talk for work. It wasn't even like, you know what I mean? Like, we just giving you free reign to talk. Like, it's a reason why you're speaking to us. I definitely appreciated that. It was the movie overall for me. I really enjoyed it. I would wait for it to come on DVD and watch it again.
Do you think Jennifer Lopez deserves Oscar nomination?
That's a good question.
That's a terrible question because the answer is no.
I'd give her one, but that's because like I have
No.
like I'm basing it off of like other Jennifer Lopez films that I've seen.
She can get herself a nice Golden Globe,
Oh
maybe.
gosh. All right. Well, maybe I don't know.
What's the Latin more? Is the Alma?
Maybe I don't know the prestige of each award. So maybe Oscar is too far.
Maybe
but
I
feel like she deserves
what
something.
about an NAACP?
Stop it. Stop it. You know that's Jenny from the block.
Jenny from the block may say that she from the Puerto Rican block, not from the Negro block.
She from the block.
Okay.
You know she passed the niggas. Remember she tried to pass that nigga off in the song when she said it. Ja Rule came out like, "I'm the one that wrote the song. I wrote it. It's okay for her to say it." See,
remember
she's so uncultured.
No,
where were you in the early 2000s?
I remember Jennifer Lopez waiting for Tonight and all that stuff. It was on TRL.
We're off waiting for tonight. I'm talking about Black J Lo, not Jennifer Lopez.
Jennifer Lopez got white the first long she got in her career.
Yeah, but I'm talking
all these
about
niggas with R&B remixes on every other song.
Exactly.
To her doing some Euro
dance. I'm talking about before she went where the money was, because you know niggas don't pay. Unfortunately, well, actually we do pay. We just don't. Yeah, that's another topic for another day. We ain't gonna wake y'all up on this episode. Oh, get it woke. Oh, okay. So yeah,
it's gonna take me a while to get your stuff.
Yeah. Somebody out there gets me. Somebody understands.
Somebody to leave alone.
Oh, let me get my daughter. She sing that whole shit. That's her song, bro.
All right. Speaking of gospel, let's talk about Greenleaf.
Okay. Now I'm not. Am I caught up on Green? Yeah, I think I am caught up on Greenleaf.
Sure you caught up on Greenleaf?
I might have missed the last episode, but I know that I'm caught up with basically. Charity has agreed to go into be the spy for the white people. Yeah,
not the white people, just Phil.
The black guy with the white counterpart.
Bob.
Him.
I just, all I want for Charity and Carissa is just for them to have a storyline that you give a damn about.
I just want them to not be so annoying. Because both of them, even their cat, like, I mean, I'm guessing that's how they wanted it to be and it's structured to be, but I'm so annoyed with the whole, oh, woe is me. What are you doing for me and for us? Like, why don't I? Why don't I? And it's like, bruh, nobody, like, you screaming for attention. Sit your ass down. We trying to figure shit out.
But look at the dynamics, because we're going to bring colorism into this. Okay. Notice how good the lives of the light-skinned women are compared to the dark-skinned women on this show. Carissa's life is all fucked up.
But
Zora's life was majorly fucked up.
But that was decision-based. Ain't nobody tell Zora to go fuck with that light-skinned man. I told y'all light-skinned men are trash. No offense to you light-skinned men. But y'all are trash.
I'm brown.
I'm just saying, there might be some light-skinned men that are listening and they might not understand my humor. Y'all light-skinned men are trash. You're trash. So Zora made the mistake of falling for a light-skinned nigga with a little drawn-in mustache, and she realized what I'm telling y'all right now. They trash, bro. Especially the young ones. If you want you a nice, faithful, light-skinned man, you have to wait until he turns red. Okay? If he is still just light brown skin, it's not going to work. You got to wait until his hair turns gray and the redness comes out, the blondness in his facial hair and in his eyebrows and stuff. You got to wait for that. Otherwise, you're going to get your heart broken fucking with these niggas. I'm telling you. Light-skinned ones, leave them alone, bro. Just leave them alone. Let them age first. They need that salt and pepper age. They need to have their hearts broken 3 times before you be ready to, you know what I mean, fuck with them. But no, what she want to do? She want to go and jump with this nigga. He in the studio yoking her up all first, second, third season and shit. Now you wondering why he beating you down. Yeah, you made that poor decision. And it wasn't anything about her being light-skinned or dark-skinned. It was her being a woman and thinking with the wrong parts of her brain. That was all that was.
So how do you feel about her possibly going with a girl then?
I'm not opposed to it. She's beautiful. So
you're pro Nikki and Zora possibly doing something?
Who's Nikki? Who's Nikki?
Nikki's Dante's girlfriend, the boy that she trying to get that.
Sorry, I got an itch in my back. I can't reach.
You just cracked.
I'm popping everything. I'm old, bro. I told you them 3 years, bro. Life happened. All right. I mean, now you said this is somebody else's boyfriend.
Okay, so
somebody else's girlfriend.
Her father is mentoring Dante's up and coming basketball star.
All right, I'm right there. Okay,
who has a girlfriend named Nikki, who's a little bit of a hood booger, but she classy though. No, she knows feng shui and all that.
Oh,
so she decides because Zora's having a little bit. I won't fuck up. What is it? There was a time this girl told me that stuck with me for the rest of my life. I won't break up a happy home, but I will fuck up an apartment.
Oh, child.
Since Zora's having those kind of looks at Dante, it seems Nikki got close to her. And, Zora's kind of lonely now because Sophia's gone, so she opened it up a little bit.
So you think, oh, where we go?
We went to the Wood of Jesus.
We still in here? We still in here. All right.
So, Nikki, trying to see where this girl is at. She talks.
So wait, I'm reading this topic line right here. You just said Nikki's pursuing Zora, and Zora wants Dante.
Yeah, but see, the thing is.
Oh, Zora, I just see where you about to be right. They about to write you into a fucking poly relationship.
I'm just saying, though. Would it be so bad if Zora did have this little Nikki thing?
But does Zora want Nikki is the question.
Does Zora...
Is she leaning into it? Or,
after this Isaiah thing, she may be like, fuck niggas.
I mean, let me fuck with somebody who I can beat up if case came to it. You feel me? And I mean, I've been there before because I had to dip my shit in the lady pond because I was tired of these niggas. And I said, I'm going to take it up top on a nigga one day. He might hit me back. So I'm going to take it up top on a bitch. That way, if she hit me back, we get a fair one. All right. A little too rough for you.
I wanted to note that she has abs and the arms that I don't have, so she could probably take my ass out. And I'm a 220, 227.
I'm done with you. Like, yeah, so I'm not even going to try. So I'm just going to call 911. But no, if it's like a mutual, like I wouldn't be opposed to seeing her in a poly. But that's where it seems like, because it's like the girlfriend is chasing her and I like,
chasing her, but she gave her that kind of like approach. Like if Dante didn't step in, something might have happened.
But see, that's the thing. If Zora wants Dante, and
Zora wants Dante because Dante probably some leftover Isaiah bullshit. You don't want some famous nigga.
Untreated trauma. Untreated trauma.
That's why Nova's book is so important.
Untreated trauma. Hold on, let me pause this. All right, we're back. So we were talking about Greenleaf and the pursuit. So yeah, I feel like if there's an interest between Zora and Dante, and Dante's in this relationship with Nikki, I can easily see it coming out to him like, oh, she likes her, so let me go ahead and see if she's interested in the threesome. And then I can see Zora with her little damaged ass being like, well, shit, yeah, let's go ahead and try this threesome, and then getting hurt.
How much you think is Jacob's hope that she's like this?
I mean, they say apples don't fall too far from trees. You feel me?
Was it her? That's another thing. When we gonna meet When we gonna meet Carissa's family? I think that the black mother from Fresh Prince should be her mama.
Who, Aunt Viv?
Yes.
Black Aunt Viv? Because they look alike. Yeah, but you know what?
The attitude is alike.
The attitude is alike too, but I can't see.
Because we don't have, if you marry into that family, you lose all your family in the process.
Yeah, basically. But this is my thing. I can't see Blacktress, because that's what she calls herself. Blacktress, Janet Hubert or whatever. I can't see her playing someone's mama. I can't see her playing Carissa's mama because Carissa looks a little older. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can't see Janet because she's Janet, the real life person, not Hubert, yeah, like the real life. Like she seems like the type that be like, oh no, I can't play her. We about the same age.
It could be sisters. I just want to know what her story is because we don't know a damn. She don't even show up to work no more.
Listen, I'm tired of her. She get on my nerves. I really don't like her. I really don't care much for her character. Like I said, it's a lot of woe is me. And it's like I get the idea of let me take up for my man and let me be there for my man. I get that. But I feel like
up for herself. Jacob ain't even part of this.
Yeah, like I feel like it's now become like how can I establish power and dominance within this family?
But who is looking out for Carissa though? Carissa gotta fight for herself. All her life she had to fight.
If she don't get her motherfucking you told Harpo to beat me ass out of here. If she don't get out of here with that, no. Like listen, you join this family. All right? So either they gonna welcome you in or you're going to establish your own subsection, you know what I mean, within your own family. You, Jacob, the little badass kid, and then the little thotty girl, you know what I mean? So, like, that's your family at that point. If you don't want to fuck with the Greenleaf family, then you got to, separate yourself. But you got to understand that you coming into something that's a very tight-knit situation. Which, I mean, I'm pretty sure she understands because they've been married for so long or whatever.
They should have divorced a long time
ago. I agree. But I feel like she is I mean, they say behind every man is a great woman. Like I feel like she's trying to play that role, but she's just doing it in the wrong
She's a
ways.
type A. Remember when that church was around? She was not cool with being first lady. She don't want that.
What?
No.
She wasn't cool with being first lady till Tasha was still being recognized as first lady. Then it became a problem for her. Then it was like, oh well, it's a why is her desk right here? She should be moved down there, and I'm the first lady.
I can't imagine her being like domestic housewife type.
I can't either. I can't imagine her being it, but I can imagine her complaining about not being recognized as it. Does that make sense?
She wants to be a type B, but she's a full on type A.
Yeah,
she wants to be domestic Southern woman with the
yeah,
pearls, but she knows.
want to do, but that's not you. And it's like you got to live in your truth, and that's probably why she be. Because first of all, men are very lax. You know what I mean? Especially like in their career. So Jacob's like, oh, it'll happen, it'll happen. And she's like, well, I need to see how it's gonna happen. How is it gonna happen? Show me how it's gonna happen. Don't just tell me it's gonna happen. Show me how it's gonna happen. Like that type of thing, you know?
Owen loves himself a type A woman.
Oh, do they? Oh, she looks strong. Put her there. Fuck out of here. Like Oprah, you and Gail sit down because I know it's y'all bitches back there.
Ooh, that reminds me. How do you feel about AJ, the sudden baby of Grace, who's 18?
Oh yeah, now
old?
see that's where I like, and I was stoned when I watched that because I was like on my, you about to go to sleep and you start like I was like zoning out. I was about to fall asleep and shit, but I seen she's like AJ, and then she called somebody else and was like, yeah, got a call from AJ saying that they might be our son, but I didn't see who it was that called. Like I seen them the way they were standing.
The dude who's married to that girl from season 1 or 2. The one he used to live in the cottage that Zora lives in now.
Ryan or something like that.
It was a white name. I can't remember. They have to be kind of ghetto for me to click.
But I thought the one that was living in the cottage was
that was her
the half brother.
No,
from Lionel or whatever that nigga name was.
Oh, you mean Mac?
No, not Mac. Her half brother from the Lady Mae's external relationship. The one that's dating Charity's. Yeah.
No, that ain't him.
I thought that's who was staying in the cottage. So no, I don't even know.
No, he stayed in the cottage before when they was having that whole legal thing. The one before him, because that cottage did a lot of action, is the one that was her childhood boyfriend, who she had a kid with, but she didn't tell him, and she gave him up. So, because I don't want to say maybe I like missed this part in the earlier season. Do they mention this, or is this the first mention? This is the first mention, okay, to my recollection.
Okay, that there was even an external baby. So like, does her family know? Like,
no.
So she must have caught the whole dip and was just like, I'm out here, doing whatever it is in Arizona and shit. So I had this baby real quick. Then I'm gonna come back and check y'all niggas out. Say what's up.
Remember, she left because of Faith.
Oh yeah. I'll be forgetting about Faith now. So much shit going on.
Flashback. What does Faith even look like?
I feel like they showed little flashbacks of her, but
I need to see them. Like, we need a whole episode about how things were back in the day.
But then I mean, like, when was the last time they even mentioned this? I was about to say this bitch.
They mention Faith like once or twice.
Let me go ahead and put on the record. I love the words nigga and bitch. Okay, so if I say it, I will be referring to men, women, white people, black people, whatever color. It's nothing personal. Okay, it's just I like those words. Okay. So yeah, this bitch.
So how do you feel about AG coming to Memphis? Because as of the last episode, that's what's happening.
Well, I'll just stir the pot then, nigga. Stir the pot. So like he was locked up and then he got released and now he's trying to find his real mother. Like, is this?
No. He found Grace a long time ago, but she rejected his ass.
So he coming with vengeance. He's coming like...
No, he asked her for some money. She decided she gonna show up because she a pastor now. She is holy and sanctified.
Right, because this is exactly what white boy Bob need. That's his name, right?
Bob is the name.
Yeah, that's exactly what Bob need.
This is what Phil needs, because imagine the drama.
Yeah,
when
like
the deacon board finds
first of all, that lady with the short haircut with the high eyebrows that always look like she looking over some glasses. She is not going to be happy about this.
I just want to see her and Lady Mae, even though they'll have such
fight. Hell yeah, take them first lady hats off and throw down.
So Lady Mae getting that church. So I need her.
First of all, I love me some Lady Mae and her shade. They be like, Lady Mae, I don't want such, and she be like, Yo, that's how it is everything now. If you tell me stuff I don't like, I'll be like, with a smile. Lady Mayo.
Is it wrong that I'm mad that she really don't get no nominations or awards for her performance?
You know,
Like even the NAACP don't really like fuck with.
I
Ain't
feel
they
like
like
she slept on. I feel like everybody is so huge on Angela Bassett, and don't get me wrong, that's some love me some Angie. Well, yes, yep, I'll slide off. Okay, you're right.
it
It's
can
not the
only be
appropriate
one
platform, but I think that's really what it comes down to. For me, I feel like she like her work is overshadowed because it's always like, okay, Lynn Whitfield. And they're like, who's that? That's the one that played Tina Turner. You're like, nah, that's Angela Bassett. Oh yeah, I like her. I seen her and all
She
this.
was Josephine
Yeah,
Baker.
you feel me? So it's just like when she gets kind of overshadowed type thing. Let's put a nail in that real quick. And we back.
So Josephine Baker, Mother and Cheetah Girls.
Okay. Yep,
Ooh,
she
that
was.
Martin Lawrence movie.
Thin line between love and hate.
She was in the right. She warned him
Oh,
so
definitely.
many times.
I hate when I see those memes going around. Was she wrong? No. If I tell you don't hurt me, it's going to make me crazy. And you hurt me. I'm not wrong for going crazy. Nigga, I told you what I was going to do. You say, Shonda, don't touch that stove because that stove is going to burn your hand. And I say, you know what? Give a fuck about my hand. Touch that bitch. And I'll burn my hand. You supposed to be sorry for me? You supposed to be sad? No, fuck that nigga.
That's how I got a green thumb when I was little.
Let me tell you something. Fuck that nigga. You deserved it. You hurt her. She told you. She said, don't hurt me. Lynn Whitfield, don't hurt me because I love and I love hard. That's how I imagine her saying it. Because you know she
Do you want Bishop and her to get together? Somebody new to come in the picture.
I want what I'm used to. I want what I've grown accustomed to. So I want her and Bishop to get back together, but I want them to. I'm all far back. I can't even hear me. I got all comfortable.
Lean back.
What I was saying is I like what I'm accustomed to. So I would like to see them get back together if the storyline is written well.
I need him to step up, like she told him to with that lingerie on.
Yeah, when she said, "Oh, what are you doing here?" I said, "Oh, you better go on with your sexy spanks." She had them nice old people classic spanks. You know, old women love their classic shit. So she had a little classic spanks on. And she put on that little bathrobe and got in the bed. I said, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all sleep with bathrobes on in the bed under covers? Your house that cold? Girl, have a seat. Have a seat. If you don't put that AC on and get under that one comforter. Sorry. But yeah, I would like to see them get back together, but I agree that he does need to step it up. Niggas just yeah. They need to step it up, and they probably could benefit from some counseling.
You think that James with his ego is gonna go for counseling?
Let me tell you something. Men don't never want to go for counseling. They never want to go for counseling. I mean, and they all say the same thing. I don't need somebody that I don't know telling me what I think. It's like, bro, that's not what it is. It's just somebody helping you sort through your thoughts. See, I mean, like,
I have to just use a notepad. Like, why am I paying somebody to be my friend?
You feel me? Because sometimes that's all you got to do is talk about it. But preferably, I would love to sit down and talk to somebody because put me on a couch, put me one of them little TV trays next to that couch with some snacks, and give me a couple of hours. I'm letting all my shit bare. And don't write nothing down and don't record me, bitch. Just listen.
Speaking of people needing to go to therapy, let's talk about First Wives Club.
Oh, that movie was good. I enjoyed that movie. I didn't think it was gonna be that good though.
Why? It had Bette Midler in it.
I know, because it was an old movie. For some reason, I just feel like old movies before a certain time, they're just like
so
not
how you
as
feel
good.
About The Color Purple then?
No, the Color Purple, that's different. It's a
how
whole bunch of black people.
Boomerang? How do you feel about Coming to America?
Hold up now, Coming to America is one of my all-time favorites,
so
along with Harlem
Night. What's this
Night.
year that you have that's
No, I'm talking about white people movies though.
Oh.
Yeah, because you ain't named not one white people movie from that era.
I didn't grow up on white. My parents are like 65.
Oh God, people gonna be listening to this like, I don't get it. He doesn't know a lot of black stuff.
I do know black stuff.
I mean, you do know black stuff.
It's like when you stop mentioning this white stuff, like Saved by the
But that's the thing, I don't understand. Like you got so much white knowledge. Like your white knowledge is so up there. Your white actress and actor knowledge is just right there. So then when I say Jesse on Saved by the Bell, and you're like, who? And it's like, nigga, where does owl come from?
I was on the Disney Channel at that time. Leave me alone.
Okay, Hillary.
Hillary Duff?
Yes.
Okay, I was like, Hillary Duff, Hillary Swank.
Oh, good. Look at you. Look at you. Let me go down the Rolodex of white women.
There's so many of them. It hurts me so much.
Oh, all right.
So, First Wives Club.
Yeah, First Wives Club.
The movie was okay.
Yeah, did you watch the show already?
I don't like it.
Oh no.
But here's the thing, Jill Scott, like how Samuel Jackson pretty much trademarked the word motherfucker.
Yeah.
Jill Scott needs to trademark the word bitch. Because
She
her
says
build up to the word bitch is just beautiful.
Oh,
Like,
she's real theatrical.
have you seen her in concert? The way
but I can tell.
Lord,
I can tell the way
she works the mic.
Let me tell you something. The way people speak, when people reserve their regular speaking voice, like when they talk like this, just their regular voice, because they don't want to stretch out their vocal cords for later use. I'd be like, oh bitch, you got some shit with you. You about that life. I don't know what life it is, but you about it. You about it. Whenever I hear her in the interview, she's talking, oh no, I'm speaking like this because I have an amazing singing voice that I'm trying to preserve. Bitch, what else you sliding down that throat?
Coax it.
You put that mic down there.
What's the word?
You so nasty.
Rain,
y'all got problems.
fall on me.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go. Let me throw some black culture in there for you. All right.
What was it? Down my lips, down my chin, and landed in his lap.
Whoa.
That's from Love Rain.
Whoa. Yeah. Talk dirty.
Apparently, the way
just
that
when
it
you
was,
think you know somebody.
I'm a nasty guy. I'm a nasty nigga, but let's not go
Yeah.
into that.
Tell the fans about it.
No. How do you feel about all this race bending when it comes to these movies and TV shows? You for it, the remake of a black version, or
that's a good question. I think I'm willing to give anything a try. I think that there's certain things that I'm not eager to see, but I'll still give it a try.
How about that Black Steel Magnolias?
See, I don't know. I gotta watch the regular whatever so that I can get an understanding, because I don't even know if I've seen. Yeah, no.
Is that Dolly Parton? Because if it's an old white movie, I always think Dolly Parton's in it.
Yeah, her Reba. I love me some Reba McEntire though.
Going 9 to 5.
Look at you getting all excited.
I need to watch
race bending. I feel like I said, I'll give it a chance. Like, it depends, because honestly, I don't want to see no white people touch our black classics. And then that kind of puts you into the era. My bad. That kind of puts you into the should we not touch theirs? And does it has to be a theirs and ours? But it is like there's certain ways in which certain movies in our culture is special to us for certain reasons. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I would never want to see a bunch of non-black people come and do Set It Off, even though I'm pretty sure there has been a version of it, but a actual pinned remake of Set It Off. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm trying to imagine what's this gonna be like. Would it look like the Bling Ring? You never.
I see. Yeah, and that's why I say it was one of those movies that you watch once and you just be like, yeah, nah.
That was when Emma Watson became bad.
No. Yeah, you're right. When she became bad, I think you was talking about Emma. What's her name? Emma Stone.
No, Emma Stone. Did she?
I fuck with her. No, but
I guess
it varies. It's one of those things where it's like I don't want to have too much of an opinion on, because then I'll get too vested and I'll be like, oh wait, who told y'all that y'all could touch Harlem Nights? Why are y'all touching that? You know what I mean? But if it makes sense, if it's a storyline that can be tailored to it, like First Wives Club, I don't know the premise of the show.
Would you like to know?
Yeah, bust it down for me.
Let's bust it down. Why does that sound so dirty?
Bust it open for a real nigga. Let me know. You're like, no, bitch.
You're like, I need to call an adult.
I need an adult.
So, Jill Scott plays Elisa's character, except now she's a singer. She's not that vain. And her husband's played by Malik Yoba, who loves trans women, as we know. Totally different subject.
Okay, I was going to say. So in the show.
In the show, he's with some young Todd.
Okay.
Is that how you pronounce it correctly?
Thought. That hoe over there.
See, doesn't the TH sound requires you to put your tongue out and only do that for special occasions?
Oh,
so,
baby.
Moving on.
See what you tongue out of me. So the hoe's over there.
So she's on. Jill Scott is still a singer. I forget her name. So she is dating Well, she's married to Malik Yoba.
But wait, push pause. Wasn't she married to him? No, that wasn't the same one. But was he in all of those? Why did I get married?
Maybe.
But I know that wasn't the one she was married to.
No.
But I just feel like I've seen them two together on screen before. But okay, continue.
So, singer, he is the record producer.
Okay, makes
of
sense.
Harlem Boy Records.
Okay. This is a BET production?
BET Plus.
Yeah,
so $10 a month.
Surprised. Well, I be feeling like they be when they like they be trying. So like, is this what you think of rappers?
But hold
Harlem Boy.
Hold up. They say nigga in this show.
Do they?
This is not a regular BET.
Oh.
You pay $10 for each.
They said,
nigga.
oh, let me tell you something, okay? You're gonna put your money over here, and this is really the nigga section, okay? We're gonna say nigga. Do they say shit too?
They cuss.
They cuss like HBO.
But Michelle Buteau is in this show.
Yeah, but I just feel like she has that I can turn it down song.
Then they turn it down because it don't feel
don't
like
turn her down, bro. She's not a turn
the
down.
weird thing about this show, do you know Amy Schumer's work?
Yeah, vaguely.
Okay,
I've seen some of her
the
stuff.
difference between Trainwreck, which she wrote, to Snatch and them other nonsense, it's clear here. Like, she didn't write this shit. She may get the ad-lib a little bit, but somebody's trying to write in her
got
voice.
you. Because Trainwreck was fucking hilarious.
And the rest of it was low-key.
I Feel Pretty was pretty alright, but it was one of those, like, bubblegum pop movies.
And also, it's like it tried to have a message, but it's like it didn't really get it.
Yeah, it tried to have a message, but I just think certain things. I think it was funny, but the overall, like, oh, here's the moral, and
you think too hard, it's like,
and you're just like, okay, no. I hate those movies where they try to add the little message at the end, and the message be so plain. You just be like, bruh, you could have come up with something deeper than that. Like, I just spent $13. Not me. I spent $6 because it's Tuesday when I'm going. God damn it.
I use AMC stubs. I ain't paying shit.
So
I'm going to a screener, so I only pay for a train
hello.
ticket.
So yeah, I felt like I spent an hour and a half on that, and it was like this. I laughed, but it was like this the message that you're sending. This is the best that you could do. Mm-hmm. This was the moral of the story. Fuck out of here. Just make me laugh, bro. But Trainwreck, that shit was funny. But I get what you mean. So basically, Michelle Buteau. That's how you say it.
You're gonna assume for now, and hopefully nobody cousins us out.
My homegirl Michelle, because I'm speaking it into existence. She and I, we're gonna be friends.
She plays the Brenda. But
okay. I can see that. I can see that.
And that's the other thing about this show. In the movie, the husbands all were straight up trash, so you had somebody to hate.
Right.
With this show, the only person that's really trash is Jill Scott's husband. Because he's cheating on her openly. Everybody in the industry knows.
Right.
When it comes to Michelle Buteau's husband, played by homeboy who's probably in a black movie you saw before, he was also in Sister Sister, but I can't remember his name. Don't ask.
Who did he play in Sister Sister? Because I'm cultured like that. I watched.
It wasn't Roger, because that's Marquise Houston. Yeah. It was another black dude.
Well, I know who you're talking about because he played in Girlfriends too as Jones' boyfriend.
His name is Roche. I saw him yesterday when I went to Black and Bold because he was at that place.
And I'm mad because I said Jones' girlfriend and what you calling it? You like, oh, you skip right over that. You ain't watch Girlfriends?
I kind of did when we didn't have cable.
Oh boy. Jones' boyfriend.
But anyway. When it comes to Malik Yoba's character, he's trash because he's cheating on somebody openly. But when it comes to Michelle Buteau's husband, he only cheated one time, but then that lady, he found her through PTA, so it's kind of messed up.
Because of where he found her from?
Full picture. Michelle Buteau is a surgeon in this. She ain't like Brenda. She's not a stay-at-home mom. She got 2 kids, about a good 7, 8 maybe. So she working all the time as a surgeon, doing double shifts sometimes.
Okay, trying to bring home that money so that they can live a very comfortable life.
Which they do. And he's an English teacher, so he does all the PTA stuff. That is the Negro.
I told you, that's Joan. That's Joan right there.
I'm mad that you made me feel like I just picked a dude out the lineup.
Yup, that's him. That's him. That's the nigga. He cheated with the PTA bitch. Is that him?
He was lonely.
He cheated with the PTA bitch?
Yeah, because apparently their sex life ain't what it used to be because they married now. Like, they ain't getting busted in the back of the movie theater no more. And also on the kitchen table. There was a few other places that he said he missed having sex at. I can't name them all. But it was in therapy. She didn't like therapy because she's a doctor. She's like, I need the scientifics behind it.
So fuck that. Yeah. Tell me why you scientifically put your penis in another woman's mouth.
That is one of the things she says, too.
Because I told you, we're friends in my head.
Look
friends.
at you with these
Yeah.
Wendy Williams terms.
We are friends. We've been cool for a minute. We've been cool since what was that movie on Netflix?
Oh, always be my baby. Always be my baby. She was also in Tales from the City.
No, she played a very small role in this movie. It was with the chick from.
If you're talking about Gina Rodriguez from Virgin, whatever.
Yeah, from her.
That would be. It's not always be my baby.
It was
It's
like
the other
great
one.
somebody
Something?
somebody great,
It
someone
had the
great,
Wanda
something like
Wise
that.
in it.
Yeah, her fine ass. God.
She has no ass. But
I don't even care. That's how fine her face is. She is just. I mean, she cut all her hair off, and I'm not really feeling her head shape right now.
Hold up. But she don't really look good with the hairstyle she be picking though.
Nah, and that character is motherfucking Nola Darling. I was about to call her Nova, but I get my Black Queens mixed up sometimes.
I was sorry.
But no,
she's gotta have it.
She be looking right, and she's gotta have it. And then she was looking right in that movie with the Virgin girl, Jane.
Yes, Gina Rodriguez.
Her.
Yeah. It was
The
also
Virgin
somebody
girl.
else, but I don't remember the third.
I know you're like, bitch. They have names. Say their name. They not Sandra Bullock.
But yes, and then there's Ryan Michelle Babe who plays the Annie character, and the problem is how you going to have Jill Scott who's going full on.
Now that's the one you said is married in real life to
Sterling K.
To This Is Us
Brown.
guy, right?
I keep getting him and Sterling Cooper mixed up.
Yeah,
but Sterling K. Brown.
You.
They were also
okay.
on Black Love season 2, which is a really good
you
show.
start smiling, you all cheesy. Oh my god, Black Love, because
so
they're so beautiful, and I just love Black Love, and it just fills my heart with so much joy.
Because low key, they don't really show that on most shows. They just mix them with like a white person or else a Hispanic. I know it sounds like I'm mad racist, but it's like I watch so much TV. It's like this sometimes I just want to see my people.
All right. Wait, before we go, is there somewhere else that we need to go?
Is Bigger.
Thoughts on a new show? Okay, so you do your part about Bigger, because I had never heard of that before.
Okay,
so you run down that.
Bigger?
Oh wait, before we do that, should we just do David Makes Man? And then you can finish out with Bigger, and then I can ask you
about Black and Blue.
Oh wait, yeah, because you got let's do David Makes Man, and then you can go into your Bigger and your other one, because I didn't see those two, so I won't have anything to say on that one.
Yes, you will.
Duh.
So David Makes Man.
Yes.
Like damn near everything is their own product.
Oh yeah.
But it is prestige TV.
Oh man.
It is like
high class
quality.
You watch this with your pinky out the whole time.
You're taking it a bit far, but I get where you're coming from. Like this is a type that you have to go to a city to go see, because otherwise you ain't gonna see this shit.
Yo, David Makes Man is very good. It's like art. It's very. Okay, go ahead.
It's what Lena Waithe makes you think she would want to make. But Lena Waithe can't do it because she makes stuff like The Shy.
Oh, stop it. We're not throwing any shade at the waif. I like The Shy.
She's the one that throws shade, said there's no prestige black TV. And I'm like, you don't watch the OWN network?
Maybe you know what? Maybe she tried to get some shit on the OWN network, and they was like, this ain't our speed. So she was like, well, fuck it. If you ain't with me, then you against me.
You want to know something shady?
Only the people who support me are cool.
You want to know something shady? I saw a screener for one of the TV show by 20s or whatever, which is about some gay lesbian person. Her mentor is Mara Bronca Kill. You know who that is, right?
Probably by face. The name.
She's the one who did Girlfriend. She's the one who did
gotcha.
Love Is before that got canceled.
I did hear about all of that on she did an interview.
In the show 20s or whatever, the girl's mentor is played by someone who seems like Mara Bronca Kill. And the person's husband cheating on her, just like Mara Bronca Kill's husband was supposedly cheating on her.
And this is in The Shy? Or in
this is in the show that never came out on TBS.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And probably will never come out.
Okay.
Because
it was too closely.
No, it's just it was okay.
It wasn't a good show.
Yeah, it's like this is what you bring us. Get yourself a development deal somewhere else.
Well, that's
no shade, because I love The Shy, but still, even though.
So you do like The Shy.
But here's the thing: bringing David Makes Man into this. The Shy is one of them type of shows where if it's focused on the black man, and then the black women around him are just orbiting. On David Makes Man, the black women actually have lives outside of this person.
This is very true. Because I'm very interested to see where. Oh, you got it right here with Gloria's backstory, like where she's going, because this comes out on what, Wednesdays?
This comes out Wednesdays at 9 o'clock now.
So I'm trying to remember if I'm current. I feel like I am. The last episode was when she got the drugs, right? And he went and approached the dude. Like, yo, you know what I mean? Don't be giving my mom no pills.
Yeah.
Okay, so
but
yeah,
then
I'm
she
caught up.
sold the drugs because she. Here's what I'm trying to
See,
figure
I don't know.
out.
I must have fell asleep because I didn't see her selling drugs. But good for her.
She
Shit,
did
because
at
she
an
need the
NA
money.
meeting.
Oh fuck.
Look at you. Look at you.
Well, that changes so much. Cause I'm like, yeah, look, good for her. She needed the money, and she.
But
Went,
here's my thing.
but I mean, shit. At least you know it's a guarantee. All right, you see, it's two sides of me, and I'm so fucked up. That's why I don't know if the world is ready for this because it's like you got Surface Sean, which is like the person that you would put in TV. I want my best. I want my thoughts to be the best version of me or whatever. But then there's the real life Sean, which is like, well, shit, not for nothing, bitch. I understand because if you need some diapers or you feel me, you need cut them lights back on or you know what I mean, put something on the rent, especially after the
Miss Hoodtrup?
oh child.
Why
I wanted to
Jennings?
punch her in her face.
Why?
The landlord who took the money.
What? No. Did she take the money?
Well,
because remember
she
they said people
claimed-
steal from that box, which is why people are always supposed to get receipts.
Exactly. And because they didn't have a receipt, it's been stolen. And she was very insinuating with her tone. People steal. Yeah, bitch, you people.
But Starry should have said something, because Starry is a good 20-something years old.
But see,
even though he looks a good 13. Starry is a he. Does he use he or they? I get messed up sometimes.
Yeah, did he specify? Did they specify?
I know Starry is trans.
Oh, trans woman to man or man to woman?
F to N.
Okay, so let's just go they just to be safe.
They.
That's what I do. It's my safe word.
Okay.
It's my safe word. What's your safe word? Pineapples? Nah, bitch. They. They. You're going too far. All right. But yeah, I do. Now, despite how old they are in real life, how old is Starry's character supposed to be?
20-something. Remember when he was trying to get
Seriously?
into Job Corps? Job Corps is from 16 to 24. I went to Job Corps. I worked in Job Corps. I know
Listen,
what
no,
these ages
we are in my territory. I know about this shit. Okay, so, well then, yeah, you definitely right. He should have known better. But you know, that could have just been poor writing. That could have just really been poor writing. Because unless Starry specifically walking him to the thing plays a part into something further in the storyline, it could have just been poor writing.
Which reminds me, I like there's an LGBT presence.
I love it. I love it.
Because it's beyond Nova, who sometimes is gay.
Yeah.
Or
like,
Greenleaf, where they have that one gay guy who comes and goes as he pleases.
Yeah. No, I really
like.
I want to see more of the mom's friend that be
Miss
helping.
Elijah.
Yeah, I want to see more of Miss Elijah. I want to see more of what was her name? Femi. Femi is with the caption said. I think.
F-E-M-I for me.
Well, maybe
PlayStation View different.
Listen, it could be I smoke weed. I don't know. I want to see more of them too. I also want to see.
I want to see more Starry, because how many young trans people do you see on television?
I want Starry to be. I keep calling him Starry. I want Star to be.
No, the name is Starry.
No, she calls him Starry. Femi calls him Starry. His name's Star.
I go based off of the end credits.
Yeah, no, but that's like
Star Child.
When she introduces him, she's like, "This is Starry." Well, his name is Star, but as you can see, I call him Starry. That's how she talks, ain't it?
I don't know because we haven't seen her so damn long.
You're like, I miss her. Bring my bitch back.
Because I was thinking, we about to bring sex workers into this.
Yeah,
we get into like real ghetto. We about to do a drugs.
All right, get out of here, go. And you see him in the back. I'm like, oh, they fucking that nigga up. They is fucking that John up. But yeah, I would like to see more of those three characters. I hope that they don't just be touch and go, like seeing them in passing. I hope that we get to know more about their story, and I hope that Femi I hope that her character gets written into more of the story, because the way it seems, the way she was introduced, like she over here, but they live over here, and she's familiar with what's going on over here, but this is where she's really from. So unless he's passing through her area, like why, you know what I mean? Like I hope there's more. You think that we're going to see balls? You think that
we almost got a ball during that one that. The one thing I don't like about this show is sometimes it throws you off track, make you think something happened. Like when it came to that whole ball scene when, oh my God, when Gloria was with Miss Elijah, and supposedly they were supposed to go to the ball, but then the ball didn't happen, because I guess somebody didn't pay the rental fee or whatever. So then they decided to have a ball on the outside. See, that was not even a real sequence.
So wait.
It was a dream sequence, which they do a little bit too often for my taste.
Okay, because I'm like, why do I feel like I don't remember this? I don't remember this. But you know what? I like the woman who plays Gloria. And it's something so small that gets me, but it's like when she gets excited,
like
exactly. But she still got a little bit of like fun in her, because it's like you see her more so just trying to do right, just trying to be a good mother, and just trying to provide in the best way that you can. But then there's these little flashes of personality, like when she's talking to Miss Elijah and she says something, and I don't know what exactly it was, but it was something fresh. But she turned around and was like, and she stuck her tongue out. And I was just sitting there like, I like seeing that.
The one who got, because when Miss Elijah was talking about the boy who was gay, she said he was bi because she had.
Yeah.
Ooh, this memory is being wasted on shows.
But yeah, seeing her like that, it was a small thing, but it really just made me appreciate her character.
Let's talk about their relationship a little bit.
Who, her and Miss Elijah?
Didn't she basically say Miss Elijah the reason why she got tugged down on drugs?
Did she say that?
I believe the children are the future. Yes.
Now see that opens the door for me wanting to know more backstory, because I don't recall hearing that, but I can see how that's true. I can see that to be true.
If I recall right, it's in the episode where she was the one that was focused just on her with the whole dream sequences.
When she was no,
I don't think it was the one.
I probably need to go back and watch that again, because you know what? I think what happened was I might have fell asleep on like the ending of one episode and into the beginning of another as it played, because when I woke up, I remember seeing like the flashback of previous episodes, but like she was like lifting her shirt up and she was bruised, and I'm like, well, what the fuck happened? But then in the next episode, I heard her say, well, this is before the fall, so I'm like, okay, she fell, but I'm thinking in my head like, yo, like somebody was whooping your ass though.
Dead ass. This is why I do recaps and I make a whole little character guide, so because I can't remember all this shit.
Facts. And you watch way more TV than I do. You scream way more shit than I do.
3 shows tonight.
Listen, child. Listen.
911, Prodigy Son, Prodigal Son, and then The Good Doctor.
And I'm the bitch on Facebook asking, what Netflix show should I be watching? All right. So, anything else on
Marissa?
Marissa. I like Marissa.
Yo, twin.
Stop it. Stop it.
She
she don't look like me, but she got them quick snapbacks though.
Your life is ashy.
Your life is ashy. She said it, and then she went right back into just regular conversation. Like, I'm not even gonna let that throw me off. Like, nigga, your life is ashy. But like I was saying, you feel what I'm saying? Same breath type shit. I respect that. She's going someplace.
But then here comes the thing. Remember when Tara said that Marissa likes David? Is it because she recognizes that David and her story is only separated by financial matters? Because Marissa pretty much is like David, except she's a single mother household, as we see. She's taking care of her younger brother, and she has to live up to her mother's expectations, which apparently includes dating Korean.
Her mother is Caribbean, so I heard about those Caribbean parent expectations.
I don't know.
You don't have no Caribbean friends?
Most of my friends are biracial. And it's like white mother.
I'm not surprised. You need to get. Matter of fact, this your homework.
This is hurting my feelings. What all left?
Nigga, I'm going home to watch Belly tonight. I don't need this shit. I'm black.
No, Belly's not enough. I need to watch Shot Times. How messed up you got me right now.
He said, take it to the gritty of the gritties. Oh God. All right. All right. So Marissa, and I'm gonna be honest, and because you say you see so much of her in me, when I was young, I used to have crush on, like, it wouldn't be that I had crush on gay dudes, but gay dudes always had crushes on me, and that's how I would confirm that they were gay.
You were a beard.
I was a beard. And it'd be like, they would try to make me the beard. You know what I mean? Because it'd be like, nah, nigga, I'm still trying to get with this nigga over here. Like, I'm getting with the basketball player. You over here talking about some, I like you.
And she likes dark men, maybe, too. Listen, like somebody I know.
First of all, the blacker the berry, baby. Sweeter than juice. Give me all that dark skin. What? You said what? You black? Like the color? Like the shade? Give me all of that shit. Yep. Come here. Bring your black ass over here. Come here, tar baby. Come here. put some pigment in my kids. That's what's important.
Are we still using Tar Baby? Oh, you referring to the book by Toni
I'm
Morrison?
referring to just give me the black. Yep, bring your dark ass over here. Yep, I love me some dark chocolate. Yep.
There was a part of me that wanted to do a slave reference, but I'm gonna leave it
Look,
alone.
y'all see my man right now. He look like he's starting to get a little white. Watch out. Talk about something the sun be bothering my skin. No, nigga, go sit in that bitch. Get on. Stop playing with me. I see tan lines. What is that? No. Fuck out of here. All right.
Let's just hold up. Just before we move on, Saren and Sky.
Yeah, Saren.
His mama's trash.
Saren's mom needs she needs a backbone and a brain of her own.
But the question is, because she's an asshole too.
Yeah.
Is she like what's her name, Winfield's character in Medea's Family Reunion? Is she basically selling out her son for a nice lifestyle?
Yeah, I remember you asked me that before, and I said we should discuss that on the podcast. I feel like it could go either way. I feel like it could be she's,
She looked like former white trash.
Well, no, I think when I responded to that, I took the stance of like she is shitty, period. Because even in the stepfather's absence, she was still shitty. And then he even said, like when David was like, oh, it's a lot, like how they was all affectionate in the kitchen and stuff, like, oh, it's a lot. And he's like, well, I'm happy when he's around because she's easy, like she's not so focused on me, which means that okay, so it's the father, like the stepfather could be influencing the discipline aspect, but the mother herself, she ain't shit. The mother herself is just perfectly comfortable with it. Like it could be like the father saying like, all right, well, we need to tighten him up here, or you know what I mean, this is a problem where he needs to show more respect here, and then she'll take that shit and run with it. Like, no, your dad said you're not even allowed to speak if I turn my head to the left. Like, nah, nigga, he ain't say that. He just said that I should say ma'am after I address you. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like she would be the one to take it further in his absence, just so that she can what am I saying? So that she can
beat him because she can't beat his daddy.
I mean, nah, because who's to say? Like, who's to say that her relationship with the dad is strenuous? You know what I mean, or has any kind of trauma in between? Like, who's to say that they're just not comfortable being ain't shit together? Like, who's to say they don't get into bed at the end of the night? Like, yo, your son is a bitch. I'm
talking about the actual father, not stepdad.
But we don't know anything about him, do we?
Yes, we do. We know that he live in the hood somewhere where CJ's grandfather lives.
Well,
at least he's from there.
Well, listen. Maybe if he go find his real daddy. Look, they beating on me. Because right now, like, where do you turn to? If you're being abused by your stepfather. When I need love. All right. If you're being abused by your stepfather, and then usually in those type of situations, you run to your mother. You know what I mean? You run to the or one parent, you run to the other. Now, if you're being abused by your stepfather, you go to your mother, and she like, well, shit, well, hand me my belt. You know, why you ain't telling me you did that? Hand me my belt. You being abused by her too. It's like, where are you finding some kind of solace at the point where I see him? I definitely would say, bro, go check with your father, see if he could offer any kind of help.
And I'm mad that the mother said to Marissa, you better keep your, well, she didn't say exactly, but she basically hinted that you need to keep your legs closed. What, don't open the barn or something, she said to her?
Yeah. Which is, first of all, that bitch ain't even thinking about that. Like, first of all, your son don't even like this barn. Speculation. Purely speculation.
I mean, considering how much he likes when David comes, that comes for him. When David,
he likes when David comes, all right.
When David is friendly toward him, especially during that sleepover, or when he was complimenting him about his singing, that boy was so happy.
But that's because when you being put down that much in the household, like
Marissa gives him a lot of attention. He don't act the same. She tried to touch him, he shrugged her the hell off quick.
'Cause some touch don't feel the same. I like my touch a little masculine. Oh, but yeah, so I think Saren is it? Mm-hmm. I think he's a little bit gay. And I say a little bit because he probably don't know it yet, so I say a little bit gay. I think that Marissa, I think that girl don't put all your marbles in that basket. because you some stubble.
But does she even want him, or does her mother want her?
I
to be
think,
with
yeah,
him?
I think it's her mother. I think her mother is like really like, oh, because you know, like her mother, oh, because Saren is there, or you can't be on the phone, but because it's Saren, so it's just like, you know, if I'm with you, my mom won't give me any grief. Like, you know what I mean? She'll be
Because the David
out of my
came correct
face.
when he asked her out. That could have happened.
Yeah, that I was so disappointed. I was
She
like,
was so
bruh,
dusty.
I was bruh. She was like, you know what? Oh, okay, no, I'm good. I was like, bitch, boundaries. Let these niggas know your worth. I mean, because my mom want me to take someone, so I was just gonna take you. Huh? Is that right? Well then, you have a good day. Fuck you, me. I was just gonna, nigga. I ain't no last option. I ain't gonna hold you though. I was the last option when I went to prom though. Nigga told me straight up. But I was a sophomore. He was a senior. Didn't matter though.
I don't know what that.
My boyfriend now was there.
I don't know.
We didn't go together though. But he came up to me. He was like, Shonda, I don't really know how to dance very well, but I was wondering if I could have this dance. I was like, oh my god, this is just like the high school shows I watch on TV. No, you can't.
Damn.
Yeah, I wasn't shit.
But was prom fun? I don't know the experience.
Yeah, it was cool. That night was popping. That night was cool. It was cool. Yeah, I didn't go to my prom though. I went to the class of '05. I didn't go to mine. After '05, I stopped caring about people.
Oh.
Yeah, everybody could just suck on my soft meat.
What exactly is a soft meat?
Your penis before it gets hard. The meat that is soft.
I learned so much through you.
I know. I'm just here to educate. All right. So take us away to where you starting at? What was it? Black and Blue, or what was the other? Bigger. I'm doing my segue.
You do your intro
Bigger.
song, which is about a bigger penis. So, the lead is Melanie. She is married, not married, my bad. She is dating a guy who is a gynecologist.
Awkward. I don't think I would be able to do that.
The awkward part is that he's bad at sex.
I'd be so disappointed.
That's what I said when I was watching.
First of all, you in pussy all day. What you mean you bad at sex?
He's one of the characters named Veronica says he does marital sex.
What the fuck is marital sex?
The kind that you just do so that y'all can
missionary. Where you just laying on top of each other. You do that soft, that hard ass pant in your ear with hot ass breath. You just be like, bruh.
Doing a push up.
Well, come on now. First of all, what are we like? 16? Get out of missionary. Turn that bitch around.
And not only that,
smack it from the behind.
I don't know. They don't say how big.
Choke her a little bit. All right, you're right. I'm sorry. Ooh. I was just thinking maybe this is what the gynecologist's wife needs.
Now,
she doesn't seem happy.
Girlfriend proposed after a year together.
Okay.
Is that
wait
too soon?
Wait, hold on. Who run that back? Who proposed and who got what?
Lane is the lead character.
Okay,
she is dating Greg.
Lane and Greg. Okay.
Greg is a gynecologist. Greg proposes to Lane after a year of dating.
Oh wow. Okay.
Lane is kind of iffy because Greg is very boring. He orders the same food, takes it to the same place all the time.
Does the same positions.
He's very predictable. But they're in Atlanta.
She probably gets free pap smears, and that's really what's holding her there.
I'm not even fully sure what pap smear is. I just know it doesn't deal with cervix.
So, pap. What is that? That's when they bust it open. Mm-hmm. They go up in there.
Spread eagle.
They suction some of that out. They test it, make sure you're running all good and whatnot.
So they just basically check your fluids.
Yeah, it's basically like a paid fingering. You paying somebody to finger you for a little while,
but without the orgasm.
Well, I mean, it depends on what doctor you go to.
Good to know.
I mean, you hit the right angles. If you're quiet enough, you might be able to get that off. Listen, don't judge me. I've done things in my life.
Again, not judging. I'm just trying to process. But yeah,
this is about movies, bro. We're talking about TV shows. So he's gynecologist. They do missionary physician all the time. They're boring.
And then they go on a break because when he proposes, she's like, "Give me a minute."
Yeah, like Like, you boring. I don't know if I could do this forever, ever.
So she decides to go out with her friend Veronica and Tracy.
Can't never go out with Veronica's, bro.
Veronica's a real estate agent. She could have been a model, but people hated that she was dark skinned.
See, Veronica, she's trouble. She's trouble already, isn't she?
No, she does real estate. She's been one of the top real estate agents in Atlanta for a good 10 some odd years.
Oh, okay. So she drives a little convertible.
Yes, she does.
And she's got one of those wigs with the part in the middle right here and the hair on the side.
I don't know, but it sounds likely. I gotta look at a picture again.
Okay, so they go out with Veronica.
And also Tracy, who used to be a basketball wife.
Okay.
But now she just a social media personality selling undergarments because she does not sell underwear.
She's selling flat tummy tea.
Probably. She also does mukbangs. Anyway,
so dirty.
They go out. They meet a nigga named Reggie.
Okay.
Reggie is tall. He's dark. He's slanging.
Does he walk like he's slanging?
They show you actual dick.
What? Like.
You will see
like
multiple,
print or like
you will see multiple dick pictures, like an actual
like
nigga's
dick, like Euphoria running around how they was.
But it's not. No, you get enough time where if you about that life, you'll be like angles.
BET, what?
BET Plus.
Well then. He said that they out here showing the meat.
I don't know if it's the actor's meat, but I know it's somebody's meat.
We're seeing meat. That's what we're seeing.
We don't see titty though. So
you know what? Objectify these fucking men. Do that. I'm tired of it. All the time we have to see titty. We don't ever see no man cheeks.
You see a lot of ass.
Okay, well now we
see
some
dick.
Yeah.
Because unlike y'all, there ain't really much you can modify with a dick. Unless you want to have a long dick that can't really
Every
stick
time
up.
I see a dick in a TV show, I fucking cry. I'm not in a TV show, in a movie, I fucking cry. Like it's so funny to me because usually they don't ever show you hard dick. They always show you like the soft meat, and it just be like,
I believe it would have to be NC-17 to show you hard dick.
Hey yo, whenever I'd be like, first of all, kudos to you because you out here with the soft meat. Most men would not do that at all. But that should be having me cracking up every time I see it. Like, yo, that nigga got this soft meat out. Yo, I'm sorry, you can't take me anywhere. That's really what it comes down to. I'm immature. I'm not responsible enough for this shit. Every time I see soft meat in a movie, like with that scene in Euphoria with all of yo, I was fucking dying. These little dick niggas. Hey there, how's it hanging? It's not. Okay, I'm sorry.
The disrespect. This is why men have so many insecurities.
Man, fuck that. What they do to women is terrible. Women out here walking around with fake bodies just so that they can look like the next bitch with a fake body so that they can entertain the next nigga.
Y'all can change your shit.
That's
true. A
true.
man can't change it.
Don't they have like surgeries and stuff? I be seeing all those things on the Facebook.
If I understand it correctly, they'll snip something in you, put some kind of rod in you, but your dick will never stand up. So you might be hard, but you're hard.
So you're gonna have hard soft meat. All right. So bigger.
So Reggie fucks Lane to the point where she questions the state of her walls.
Dang. Well then, wait. So she goes out with her friends and she messes with
Reggie. He's a hood nigga.
Reggie,
but he works at a nursing home, so he does got a job. They don't mention no kids.
Her nasty boo. Okay.
A side piece. And he knows he's a side piece because she tells him when she gets back with Greg that he's a side piece.
And niggas be okay with that. They really be okay with that shit.
Because
that should be like, okay, it's cool. I know my position. Be like, nigga, what's wrong with you? Go get you a girl. A whole girlfriend. Not a half girlfriend.
But it's cool, though. Outside of Libby, there's this... Let's touch on some major topics of this show. First and foremost, do you believe that... Well, I'm not going to get into your personal life, but do you believe that when it comes to a man's size, that will determine his size and his stroke? Let's put that both in there. Okay. That will determine whether or not you would stay with him, much less get married to him.
See,
mind you, nigga has a job, a gynecologist, so he has a job that ain't ever going to get outsourced or automated.
Bitches is always going to have vaginas.
Not only that, he might be boring, but at least he routine. You know.
So basically, he's the safe choice.
He's the safe choice.
It's just the dick is trash. So you really got to balance out what can you live without. Like, okay, so our bills are going to be paid. I'm going to be well taken care of, but sexually, I'm not going to be satisfied. So are these toys going to do enough? Like, is it going to be enough to get the job done? You got to factor that in. Like, what's your sex drive? What was your sex drive like before you got in this relationship? You feel me? Because that's going to determine a lot of what you're going to be in the future. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just get in a relationship and decide, you know what, sex is ass. I don't want sex. Nah, sex with you is ass. I still want sex. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's a factor that plays a part, but it really depends. Because some people not looking for sex. You get some people who, it's just shocking. Some people genuinely just like, they might have something wrong with their body, they sex drive or whatever, where it's just like, oh nah, I can't give you that. Like, that's not
asexual.
Yeah, like it's just not where I'm at. Like, I don't have a libido. I don't have the urge to do that. And then you get those people. All right, well, let's find somebody who matches that, who's okay with that, or that you can work it out with. But me personally, I need a balance of both. You know what I mean? Because it ain't super hard to please me sexually. It ain't super hard to, you know what I mean, do what you need to do in life or whatever. You feel me? So I need a balance of both.
Cue the Bruno Mars.
I need you, I need you to be able to go to work, handle your business, break my back every now and then, and we good to go.
Define breaking someone's back.
Break my shit into 2 pieces. Snap, crackle, and pop that motherfucker.
Okay. One more thing. Like many shows that focus on women, it seems like the men kind of like boring in comparison. Do you think that's a normal thing? Can there be a very interesting woman paired with a very interesting man, or is it usually just one-sided?
I think it could be. I think it's possible, but I feel like it's been more one-sided. Like, everybody's just, oh, it's got to be a balance. Nah, not even. Not everything has to be a balance. Sometimes you got to have some crazy motherfuckers with some crazy motherfuckers. And we want to see that, because not everybody like sitting on the couch watching. Not everybody is sitting next to someone who, you know what I mean? Like, they might be sitting next to someone equally as crazy as them, and they in a dysfunctional ass relationship. Nah, I need to see that dysfunction on TV. Show me me. Show me me. All right.
Speaking of dysfunctional, let's go on down to New Orleans.
Okay, is that where Black and Blue is?
Yes.
Okay. Black and Blue, the movie. I'll fill you in. That's literally what the note says.
Okay. At the Urban World Film Festival, which was Saturday, there was a screening of Black and Blue. It had Tyrese Gibson, who you know for crying on Instagram. Also,
what more do you want from me? You to wipe your face and get up.
Also, they know him as Jody, which they shouted at the screening because it's mostly black people.
That's who he is, man. Jody and Roman.
I don't know Roman. Oh, I know. I got Baby Boy down. Damn.
Dang. But you ain't have no choice. It's all they play on BET.
I haven't really watched BET since like
yesterday.
That
was BET Plus.
I haven't watched BET regularly since. First is when Free and AJ got fired or whatever.
Yeah.
Then I watched
AJ, by the way. I have a story about him.
Ooh, we're gonna have story time one day. And then I watched it a little bit for being Mary Jane. But then I was like, this is basically like Scandal, but like different occupation.
Okay.
Then there was The Quad, but then I realized Anika Noni Rose ain't ready to be a lead enough yet. No shade. She's a wonderful person. I would love her to play Storm.
Just not yet.
No, she could play Storm. Storm is an ensemble character, not a lead.
Talk about it.
What other black shows? Because BET, like, what OWN is now, BET should have been like 10 years ago.
Yeah, I agree.
But let's not go deep in that.
Yeah,
Black and Blue.
All right, Black and Blue. So we got
Tyrese Gibson had Nafisa Williams, who was on Black Lightning on CW.
Okay, that's the big sister on Black Lightning?
Yes, the one sister to China McClain.
Don't go too deep into detail, because I only watched a couple episodes of that.
I watched season 1, part of season 2, and then I was like...
I hated their costumes. Their costumes look terrible. They look like they got them at Party City.
They look like they just...
got them
like
at Party
Blank
City.
Man 2000.
Definitely. Not even 2019. Definitely.
But
2000.
I respect having a black superhero on network TV.
I agree. I'm happy about that.
Until Static Shock comes up. Because basically this feels like, low key, like, we can't do Static Shock now, so we're going to give you this other nigga.
Right.
Who isn't new, so you don't have to think it's new.
Right. Okay, so Lizzie from Black Lightning.
So.
And Nafisa.
Yes, and there's also people I don't really know. Like, there's this dude, Mike Coulter, who played Luke Cage.
That you don't really know. All right, so Luke Cage. Now, what's going on with this show? What's up with this?
Okay, it's a movie actually. It's coming out October 25th, so I can't really tell too much because I don't want to get like somebody sending me an email telling me to take this down.
Like, oh yeah, by the way, you no longer invited to any of our things.
Because they do that.
All right, so
like I got notices from WB once. That was scary.
It was like, oh bitch, you see me. You can see me over here. No, I'm gonna take it down, but you see me. Keep looking. Keep looking.
Because legal departments are scary.
Yeah, no.
Hence why LLC your life whenever you get this far.
Yeah.
I'm trying to lose my car.
All right.
So, Black and Blue. It's one of those rare depictions of a black woman as a cop.
Okay.
Outside of Angela Bassett in 911, which comes out tonight.
Look at you. You know me, I love me some Angie.
Which I've been watching Wednesday. And she left around Katrina.
Okay.
A little few years after her mom died. That's why she came back. She did 2 tours in Afghanistan. And she was a juvenile delinquent. Her and Nafisa Williams' character, Missy, were juvenile delinquents.
Okay.
But she decided to come back to New Orleans for her mom's funeral, and then she decided to become a cop because she wanted to be part of the change.
Oh, talk about it.
But when I talk, this ain't, just so you know, this ain't one of those heavy message films.
Okay.
This is one of those, that's the shit I'm talking about type of films.
Okay, because I haven't seen you. Look, you got real black. Look at you, your hands are like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Was that a black clap? Wait, left. Did you know about this? Because he didn't tell me about this. Was that black? That was so black. That's how your hands were.
For the record, my ass is fucked. I am from Newark, so it's like...
It's not about where you from.
Yes,
you can be from the heart of the hood and still not be cultured by it. Because it's like...
around 13th Avenue.
He said he's from the number box. You can be from there. You can be from there and not a part of the culture.
Damn it.
I'm done with you. And not a part of the culture of the outside world. You could go to and from school, come right back. You can even have a friend and still don't know
I learned how to play pool, damn it.
The fuck out of here.
I didn't learn how to play spades, but damn, I knew pool.
See, I know how to play spades. I just don't play spades because I don't be that emotionally invested. And I know niggas really be, like, they really take it serious. And I don't care enough. So I'd be like, yeah, nah, I'm good. Like, you don't know how to play? Nah, I know how to play, but the problem is I'm probably going to cut you. You're going to get mad and want to fight me, and I'm not going to.
That's where the problems come because people feel that poor little Naomi Harris's character, Alicia, they felt she wasn't emotionally invested in her and that she abandoned them. But mind you,
she probably did.
All right. Can't go too deep.
Right. Can't talk about it too much.
Let's say this.
Let's just say Therese
when
cried.
She comes back, she tries to talk to her old fans and buddies, and they ice her out.
I mean, do they trust her? Like, that's always a question. Yeah, like,
and they Negroes. And the thing is, most of these Negroes either got records or else they about to get a record.
And they probably ain't seen her in so long, so they don't know what side she's really on. Like, are you down? Are you a cop or you a cop? You know what I mean? Like, you the homie cop or you like, when my supervisor's around, I'm going to take you in type cop. You know what I mean?
And that's a lot of cops because there's corruption in the force.
Oh, yeah, always, everywhere.
And that's where the fun part comes in.
All right, so what else we got? Some equality. That's what we're talking about. Moments.
I think that we have to give a little shout out to Tyrese because he got to be emotional and it was on
camera.
Moment. Yes.
Okay, I thought you were just referring to at the screening.
He also did during the Q&A.
He just wants to cry whenever he can.
But he was talking about Johnson.
He was like, excuse me, is it okay for me to cry right now? Just let it out? All right, fine. I'm going to cry, guys, okay?
But it was John Singleton he was talking about, so that was an understandable tear.
Was it an appropriate cry?
Yeah.
Or was it an extra cry? Was it I teared up and let me just hit it right there? Or was it like a
too far away and I didn't have flash on? So
that nigga just want to cry in front of people.
But here's the thing. He cried because he was in one of those situations where his character, Mouse, a.k.a. Milo Jackson, he was getting arrested, even though he didn't want to call the cops because somebody was coming in the back door of his job. So we got a whole...
But he had shit on him, didn't realize it.
Nope, he ain't got nothing on him.
He got arrested, though.
Nope, he got put in handcuffs. He could have got arrested. My bad. I've never been arrested, so I ain't really fun with the terminology. So...
Thug-like. All right, so what?
So cops come in, wondering why he's there after pushing the button. Not even contemplating that, this dude work here. So they decide they're going to put him down in the police hole, check his record.
Okay.
He crying because he know he can't say nothing, even though he don't want to call the damn cops to help him out to give him back up.
That's why you don't call cops, bro. That's why you just shoot. All right,
Yeah,
you're
he
right. You
can't.
don't just shoot.
He can't because it's Louisiana. Convicts can't have guns. All he had was a bat. What was that gonna do? So cop decides he gonna put his gun toward his face to really keep him down.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was an emotional moment that if I was
It was
that,
like Micah in the backseat of the cop car and Queen Sugar.
got a little teary eyed.
Why they do that to me? They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to pull the trigger. Sorry.
This is a real situation, Holmes.
I'm sorry. I play with the wrong shit. I'm sorry. All right.
So yeah, it was a good.
And you gonna get all soft. So yeah.
No, because dead ass. There's some people who you look at, you think you can only be one thing. And Tyrese seemed like that Fast and the Furious nigga. Like that will be how he gets his money since singing R&B music ain't gonna be paying them bills like they used to be.
I mean, not for nothing. If he go on the right tour with the right people, if he curate the right little tour, he can still get that because it's people, not like you, but black people who really enjoy his music.
I saw Erykah Badu at Prince concert. I saw Lizzo during her Good as Hell tour. No, it was a coconut oil tour.
He's trying to show out. I saw Erykah Badu. I saw Erykah Badu and her fat ass too. Right at Afro Punk. That shit was heavy. I was like, God damn, Erykah.
Also, Chloe and Halle. That was a good one.
Anybody else from the 90s?
Chloe and Halle ain't from the 90s.
I know. That's why you bringing it up here. I want to take
Jill
it back.
Scott, Erykah Badu. I don't really go to concerts that much because them tickets are expensive.
Same. I found my shit on
Chloe and
Groupon.
Halle was like $30.
Yep,
Jill Scott was like $100.
Shit.
She remixes her songs
I'm
too.
gonna catch you on the YouTube. I'm not paying $100 for no damn concert.
I do that for
if it was like for my boyfriend and it was like
birthday thing.
Not even a birthday thing. Like if it was like J. Cole tickets or something, and I could find it for $100, like really good seats for $100, I'll do that shit. And we just like fly out or whatever. But
part of me wants to ask who J. Cole is, but
oh my god, yeah, go ahead, keep telling me the story, bro. Keep telling me about Black and Blue before I kick you out my house. I'm feeling offended right now.
I know he's a rapper, but
it's just like I want to like lock you in my basement with like my laptop and like mad black shit that you need to be aware of.
Oh, so basically, what is that? What is the orange movie called? Clockwork Orange.
See, I don't know what that is.
Okay, just
some white shit.
Yeah. They keep his eyes open so they get to watch the screen.
Can we get ignorant with it? Can we get ignorant with it? Are we getting ignorant with it? No, you're getting ignorant.
So, the reason why you should see this movie is first and foremost it has a black woman as a lead who is a cop.
Okay.
You ain't gonna find nothing with that. Outside of Angela Bassett, now one, I don't think that on NCIS and all them shows, is there a black woman cop?
No.
And she probably watches this stuff because me.
No, NCIS. No, there was a woman director, but she wasn't black. Maybe on one of them NCIS and like other places, but the one in Virginia, no. SVU, no.
Oh, but there's Shanti Laurie on.
Isn't there somebody on? Wait, is that a crime show that USA show? That black woman. I think that's in Suits. But does that count? I don't know what that show's about.
That's a lawyer.
Yeah, I don't know what that show's
there's
about.
There's Shanti Laurie on Bronx SIU, but that's on UMC channel.
Never heard of any of that.
Urban Movie Channel. It's on. I think it's on that guy formerly on BET. UMC is alright.
So yeah, then that's one main reason you need to go see this movie because it's a black woman and
it also was directed by a black guy.
Oh, okay.
Deion Taylor, who also did that Megan Good movie.
Which Megan? Oh, the one Intruder.
Ealy. Yeah.
I heard that was bad.
I like black movies.
You like bad black movies? Correct yourself.
First of all, they're not bad movies. They're like
Tyler
Perry movies. The only time you
like black movies is if they're bad.
No.
I like the bad ones, but you give me a Bette Midler, boy, and I'm one happy fella.
So disrespectful.
Yeah, we getting ignorant.
No, but seriously, I forgot my point.
Okay, so what's... All right,
but also there's the issue of black director, black lead actress. It addresses a real matter. It has a message to it, now, but it's not boring.
Was the message heavy to receive?
It's not heavy.
Because you know how some stories are like good, but the message itself is heavy. Like The Hate U Give. How like when
The
you
Hate You
watch that,
Give
you
movie
just
was
feel really.
trash.
Ooh, you think so?
I read the book.
Yeah, I read the book too.
See, when you read the book, then you watch the movie. It's like you
Yeah.
took out the good parts.
Yeah, it's the details, bro. The details. That's
Like
why
they
I
took out
appreciate
that
the book.
whole dude who was living with her uncle, and I'm like, once they did that, that messed up so much.
Threw everything off a little bit. All right, so it's heavy, but it's still easily to be received.
Yeah, because the
Okay.
action, like
Okay, so we got
when the-
action. So we got black cast. We got black director. We got action. We got hella. That's what I'm talking about. Moments.
Mhm.
I'm not even going to enter the claps. I'll probably go back and copy them claps and paste them back in this bitch.
But I will say, it only gives you just enough backstory. Like you ain't gonna learn a whole bunch about these Negroes. Like you know that Alicia has some trouble going. I went to the military. Missy, she decided to get with some drug dealer to secure her life.
I mean, it'd be like that sometimes. You got to think pussy for survival.
Milo got into some trouble doing some armed robbery. So it's like you get enough where if you know people like that, you can like.
So if you're from the hood, you're basically gonna see some aspect of your life in some way, shape, or form, or somebody that you know.
Or if it's hood adjacent, like I'm
Yeah.
hood adjacent. Like I have niggas in my family.
Like you know niggas that do shit like that. That's how it is. Yeah.
Like I probably know a few niggas in my family.
See, I know niggas that do shit like that, but I also know niggas that do shit like that. Like I'm once removed, you twice removed. Like you know niggas who do the shit. See, I know niggas that do
They
the shit.
technically blood relations, so are they twice removed? Granted, I don't see them besides funerals and weddings, but still.
I mean, family is family, right?
Depends
So
on the
say.
day.
They say, I don't know. You know, sometimes.
But
all right,
that comes to the end of this episode of Getting Ignorant with It.
dang, I ain't even get to spit my my we gone bars.
You gone bars.
Why we gone bars? All right, so let's any announcements? You got anything that you want to promote? Anything that you want to tell them about your websites? Where can they find our website, our collective website for the show?
Our website is it Can I Get Ignorant with It or Getting Ignorant?
I thought it was Can We Get Ignorant with It?
Can we get it?
Yeah, Can We Get Ignorant?
It's in the description.
Can we get ignorant?
Who
That's a T sound at the end.
Talking slow for?
Niggas don't be smart these days, bro. They be good at listening, but they don't be good at comprehending.
Comprehension.
Comprehension, whatever. What the fuck? You understood?
West
Nigga,
side.
obviously you one of the niggas that I'm not talking about. Alright,
yeah.
canwegetignorant.com. You can find me, Shonda Nicole, at that's the at sign. You put the little A and then you circle that bitch. At Shonda Nicole 1. That's SHONDANICOLE 1. And that's on Instagram and Twitter. You don't need to know about my Facebook because I don't fuck with y'all like that.
And as for me, pretty much if you type in wherever I look anywhere, or
It'll
Amari
come up.
Allah, you probably find me because, you know.
Oh, talk your shit. I feel it getting spicy. Go on, let me clear the way for you. Go on.
Ain't nobody getting spicy.
Nah, because you Google me, ho. That's where you was going with that.
No, there's low key somebody in my dad's side of the family decided to put my full government name out, and I don't know how to get rid of it. So pretty much, if you look me up, my first, middle, or last name,
you'll find out where he eat lunch at on Thursdays, where he roller skate at on Sundays.
well, on the first page. After the first page, you just gonna get a bunch of Muslim stuff.
Yeah. A lot of assalamu alaikums.
Salaikum salam,
You
sister.
feel me? All right. So next week we're doing. Tomorrow we're doing a screening. Abominable.
We're gonna watch a kids movie.
Yeah, we're gonna watch a kids movie. When does that movie come out? Next month?
No. Black and Blue comes out. Blue and Black. Black and Blue.
Whatever. The
comes out
Tyrese
October
Prime movie
25th.
comes out October. Okay, and
Abominable comes out this Friday.
No, okay, so we just gonna see it right before it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I'm still with that.
Yes, it was about 2-3 days.
Yeah, I'm still with that. So we're gonna see Abominable, and we're gonna catch up on these shows, and then we're gonna come back and talk our shit with y'all in another 2 weeks.
Which is
a
gonna include
bye-week.
Joker.
Oh yeah, Joker, the new Joker yeah, that's gonna be good.
Also, the Judy Garland movie, which that trailer makes me cry all the time.
Oh gosh, see now he about to go into all these white movies that I'm not familiar with.
How you not know Judy Garland now?
They all look the same to me.
Over the Rainbow, the one Patti LaBelle covers every other song.
I know Patti LaBelle singing it, but I don't know who Judy is.
What about Bang, bang, go, goes a Charlie. Yeah.
Hey, yo, get this white man out from in front of me, bro.
And also the movie Fury, which is coming out on Netflix.
Okay. What's that? Well, Fury, is that scary?
I can't do.
All right,
I wish I could, because this is October coming up.
Listen, and in October, the plan is we're gonna do some scary movies. We were talking about doing it, but the thing is,
it not 3 hours. Fuck that.
Because
get me ignorant.
because I've never seen it. I've never seen the old ones. I've never seen the new ones.
And she comes at me about culture and all this
First
stuff.
of all,
but
I
she
don't
doesn't
play.
know.
Tony
Curtis.
I don't play with spirits.
I think that's his name.
I don't play with clowns. That's why I'm still able to say hi when I see them at the circus. That's why I'm still able to say hi when I see them on the streets. I don't play with them motherfuckers.
See me at the streets, act like you don't know me.
Oh God, here's one rap reference. So this is gonna be new for me because I've heard crazy things about this movie. About
the book
it.
Is worse.
Yeah, I've heard the book was
a gang rape scene.
Yeah, I heard the book was terrible.
No, I heard like this. It's also long. That book is like.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
I
can't see myself reading no scary movie. Like I can't see myself doing that. No, excuse me, no scary. Like nah, you ain't about to have me scared in words, bro. Like that's got to be some scary shit for me to be just scared in words.
Scary. The first part is just about a gay person.
Yeah, I really just want to know the story about it. I really just want to know the story. I don't want to take the scary part out and then tell me what the hell happened because I heard it was some wild shit going on in there. But all right, so that's fun stuff for October. But the next time we see you or we speak to you guys, we'll have some more movie reviews. You know what I mean? Probably be a little bit more organized. And I'll probably be a little less, extra.
But that's what people love you for.
You fucking feel me?
Ooh, and don't forget Ready to Love.
Oh, yeah. He keeps talking about this Ready to Love shit.
Nephew Tommy.
Oh, yeah, I like Nephew Tommy.
Will Packer.
Is that like one of those, that a sitcom type show, or is it like a reality?
It's a dating reality show with 35 and over. So we got some old.
Child, it's going to be panty liners all over that bitch.
And we're still in Atlanta.
Yeah, it's gonna be some panty liners and some motherfucking them pocketbooks with the rhinestone. There's some sexy Depends, the silhouette Depends. I know you seen them on the commercial.
I saw the first season. I don't recall no Depends.
Oh, child.
All I remember is this church lady hair.
And they probably wear first lady hats every day.
No.
Church
See, I'm getting
hats. All right.
You got me.
I got y'all fucked up.
You got me fucked up.
I got y'all fucked up. Who got you fucked up? You got me fucked up. I'm sorry for getting you fucked up.
It's still a good show.
All right, guys. So that's been fun. How they said the comedians always say. Yeah. So I hate when they say that. So I've been Shonda Nicole. Like, bitch, who else were you supposed to be?
Because usually when they do comedy specials, that's like a chapter of their life. So that's who they've been. And
I've been Shonda Nicole for the last 2 hours and 16 minutes.
And I've been Amari Allah for too damn long.
Man, god daggone right. Love who you are, King. All right, I want to leave y'all with some parting words. If you think it could be more than a fart, hold it till you're safe.
I was expecting a gospel and you gave me this?
That is gospel. I just saved somebody's life just then and there. Somebody was about to think they was going to ease a little fart out and it was going to be a little extra and they was going to have to go home. They was going to have to cut their day short, clock out, go home and change their drawers. I just saved them. Go to the bathroom. That's it. That's my advice to you. Go to the bathroom. Don't fart. Don't try to ease it out. Just go to the bathroom. Play it safe.
Thank you for listening.
We appreciate it.